want this?
I don't want. I am.
Are you banned from having them?
He banned himself.
I'm trying not to have as many in January. How is that?
Just January. You banned yourself from what, caffeine or?
He's completely stopped his energy drinks and he's stopped trying to drink a lot of fizzy stuff as well.
I mean, energy drinks are evil.
You say we start shooting?
Yes.
You did this last week. You started. We just carried on talking.
Whoops.
Hi.
It's because it takes like some time before it actually
Hot seconds,
goes.
like 10 seconds, if that.
Yeah. Message of the week: energy drinks are evil.
They're not. They're yummy and I love them.
Depends what evil drink you want. Depends what energy drink you want.
I particularly like the one that
Yeah.
has a humorous name that you
Get in,
get
Arsenal. One enough already.
Half-licenses.
Or what, like Blue Star or
No,
something?
it's called Pussy. It's great. It's really funny.
Oh yes.
Yeah, that's a good energy drink.
Right. So let's get our
Yeah, I know.
game face on. So, welcome everybody to Vanguard Tales. I am your dungeon master for today. My name is David, and as always, I am joined by my good friends Sam, Jess, and David. What up? So,
5.5.
We're rolling a d6 on a round dice. It's ridiculous. It
Oh,
just always lands in the middle
I got
between two.
5.5.
you know the cheap dice you get in that
Oh, he
market?
actually got a 5.
Yeah. 3. 4.8.
Nice.
Yeah, this is rubbish. Who is this?
Jess.
I got in a cracker and I don't like throwing plastic away, so I don't want to just bin it.
It's awful.
This is now my
Right.
responsibility.
So this week, David is going to do the recap,
I am.
and then we'll get straight to it.
Oh, okay. So last week we woke up and that was it. The pods all started burping,
Yeah.
and we were
Yes.
like, "Oh no! Let's try and stop it." And we did manage to stop a little bit. Only 600 were being born out of the 1,000 that they had. So there were 600 new star elves that were being born.
670, I think, is the
Yeah.
precise number.
670. Well, give or take 70.
Yeah.
That was rubbish. Come on.
We can
Um,
get a few the other ones.
Myself and Faye are all quite calm about the situation. However, Quinnis had a little bit of a mental breakdown.
Well, you know, because when you're the last of your species and you suddenly get given 670
There was
children.
another person there.
She was so
The
incompetent.
other star elf was also having a mental breakdown. We messaged for Shima.
Who also, when you told her, started
Shima.
having a mental breakdown and then quickly sorted herself out.
She recovered. And so she was on her way. Me and Faye were discussing about what to do and plans, maybe calm me. We hear a massive lo and behold, in her panic, Quillis decided the best idea would be to remove all the evil people from the
prison.
From the
Yeah.
facility.
As any panicked
From the
mother would.
facility.
So that all these new babies would be safe.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm a good mama.
Shima arrived and we discovered Quillis at the bottom of the pit, which was the prison, but it was now just the pit. Shima worked out what happened and that she had blown up the entire prison. Shima was pretty pissed. Callisto had another strop and tantrum and stormed off and then realised he couldn't escape. Feora went. Quillis also ran off.
No, I got D-ranked.
Oh, Quillis got D-ranked.
I got
banished.
D-ranked and banished.
Yes.
And then Quillis ran off, and nobody saw where she went. And then Feora went back and actually did something useful and actually tried to feed the kids.
Yeah.
And then I appeared.
It's useful.
And then I appeared again when Sheen was like, "Right, you guys need to go now." And we're like, "Okay, fair."
Get out of my plane of existence.
We were gonna go back.
Get off my lawn.
We were gonna go back to Suzanne
Get out of my
because I was gonna finally just marry Cloud Names, be done with it. And then she was like, "Oh, didn't you hear? Some of Murray's people were like arriving at the docks of Waterdeep."
Yes, survivors from.
I'm not helping you.
Survivors of the fireplace.
Yes, survivors from the fireplace.
Excellent.
It's actually not fireplace, it's airspur.
Airspur.
I thought it was fireplace.
Chicento region.
Jacinta, yeah.
And we decided to go back to Waterdeep. First thing we did was we went and handed ourselves into the guards because we were like, look, we don't want any guard trouble. And it turned out that we'd been acquitted whilst we were away because there was evidence that we actually weren't the people that did it.
Yeah, they were being paid off.
They were being paid off.
Yeah.
By the Centaurans.
But he found out
And the ambassador.
that he thinks the Centaurans are being paid by the ambassador of Cormier.
Yes.
So he's asked us to investigate that. And then he asked us if we'd seen our friend, and I was still in a huff, so I was like, no. And he's like, oh, well, she appeared earlier today and confessed to murdering people and is now self-volunteered and went into jail.
Yeah.
To which our response was, fair. And left.
Alright then.
So we prioritised getting Murray's people into safety, so we went to the docks. We met a lovely dockmaster who was a twat.
A lovely dockmaster.
He tried basically giving us a shit boat because he was an arse. And then Feora charmed her way onto a nicer boat, and we paid that guy directly and basically ignored the dockmaster, pissed him off. Found Murray's people, and they all looked very weary and thin, and some quite ill. You were parleying with, what was his name?
The leader of the flotilla was called Doran.
Doran.
Yes.
Yeah, so you were parleying with Doran. I thought Doran was the...
No, Doran was the Genasi captain.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Doran was you were parleying with, and he sent to see if he could find any of your relatives, and at the end, one of your relatives did seem to, or some of them, I don't know how many, were making their way over to the flotilla. In between all that, we found out it was going to cost them 7,000 gold to dock safely for an hour passage. I gave 1,000 and said I need to go to the bank to get another 2 to make a deposit.
Yep.
And then that would let one ship in, and you were negotiating. Whilst I was there, I had a wizard wheeze that actually, what's his face? Old monkey boy there. What's his name? What's his name?
Destroyer of Worlds.
Destroyer of Worlds. The evil one.
Raven.
Thank you. He's been away so long, I can't remember his name.
Yeah.
Raven had also his account there, and I seem to remember he had quite a lot of money. So I tiered my account out, and then I went back in as Raven, and managed to get 8,000 or 7,000. I think I got 6,000. 6,000. So I got 1,000 more than I needed. So I got 6,000 gold out of there, and with a flawless deception, I feel. Swam back to the ship, and then was like, whatever negotiation you've done, just give him the 7,000 and be done with it. We paid him the 7,000.
Yeah.
He was a bit suspicious where we got the money from. I gave him a little bit extra, just to be like, and sweeten the wheels.
Yeah.
And he seemed a lot happier, and he said, yes, we can have safe passage. And then he was like, oh, by the way, sort your accommodation out with the dockmaster. And we were like,
Yes, he did also say that you could only have so many people enter per day.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, it was like initially you could only have so many people come, and then the rest would have to follow.
Don't remember that.
I don't remember that.
No, I don't remember that.
Fairly certain that's what was said, but I might be wrong.
It was part of the bartering, I think.
Yeah,
when
we
it was
were
like,
trying to get the Sigmund to land.
because you remember we were like, well, we're going to put 2,000
That's right.
deposit,
That's
and he was like, you can have one ship come in. And then in the end, it was like, we got
He
the
had
rest.
all
It
the
was
money.
Like, there's
Yeah.
7,000, that's him.
Yeah.
But he said we couldn't do it today, we'd have to do it tomorrow. That is what he said.
I mean, there was something I'd said about it. But yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
And that's where, so we stayed on the boat because we were going to wait
Okay.
for
So
relatives to stay.
you could all take a long rest.
Lovely.
Okay.
I know I used a lot of spells. Yes.
So
Take it anyway.
morning comes the next day,
Yes.
and
We
Dor-
staying on the ship.
I would assume we did because
Yeah.
Okay.
they couldn't go on until tomorrow morning, so I thought we'd wait there.
And
And
yeah, Doran brings you like a plate of food. Nothing exciting, but he seems to be handing out a lot more food today, as they are expecting it to be their last day on ship. So they can afford to be a little more generous with their food stocks than with the probably quite intense rationing that they've had before.
I'm going to have 2 slices of corned beef.
Oh, corned beef,
I
yes.
love corned beef.
I love corned beef.
Corned beef hash.
I'm hungry now. Right. And yeah, he hands you both a plate of food, and he's like, the big day. So we're going to need to go and speak to the dockmaster. Yes, you've met him already.
Yes, I think potentially you would be better having a conversation. I think we may not be the best people to speak to him.
But you've been such amazing envoys for us already.
The only thing I would stress as well is that he's a little bit racist.
He's a twat.
It's a tiny bit racist.
When we were
I see.
when we were on the docks, he was making it very difficult for us to visit the flotilla. We kind of had to take matters into our own hands, much to his chagrin.
Okay, well, perhaps then, as you seem to have a handle, on him already, that perhaps you would be a good idea for you to speak to him. I mean, he'll probably just try and take advantage of me, right? He knows you mean business, right? I mean, look at you guys. You're mighty.
Yes, we are mighty. I mean, we can, but I mean, I did piss him off quite a bit, and I don't think he liked us.
No. Did he know you were the king of Cormier?
I don't think he cared. I think I did try bullshitting and being like, "Look at me, do you know who I am?" And I think he was like, "I don't care." I think he even said, "If you are king, you can pay me more." And I was like, "Fuck off."
I'm not sure he did that.
Petit merde. I'm sure he did say something like that. Like, if you're as important as you think you are, you can pay me a proper fee. I'm sure he said something like that.
Yeah.
That is why I got so pissed off.
Yeah, you tried to shortchange him though.
I was in that.
Well, there may be somebody who's here who's better at negotiating than even I. So,
Okay. Who's that?
if my father is around, Balmoral.
Well, I'm still waiting to hear, but obviously there's a lot of ships to search.
They
So.
won't let me in, Daddy.
Daddy,
I want a yacht, Daddy.
all these people got boats.
I want a pony.
I want a water pony.
Daddy, why won't they let me in? Are they still not here?
I thought they were on their way last night.
I'd sent someone to go and find and send word. I've not heard anything this morning, but
Must have been high hopes getting the better of me then.
I'm sure he'll turn up soon. Don't worry.
Very well.
I mean, if you think it would be best, we could always wait for him.
Well, have you begun the census of the people on the ships? Is there anybody of court or who used to work in the airspur docks might have a way with particularly grumpy dockmasters?
Most of the palace was completely destroyed, and most of the nobles have been. They didn't survive the fall.
I mean,
Most of the wealthier areas were some of were right in the centre of the disturbance, and I mean, we've still got a lot of people.
Yes. Well then,
There's over 1,500 of us, so that's not terrible.
that is fantastic.
I was going to suggest, if you'd like, I could just disguise myself as a normal human. He might respond a bit better, and he doesn't need to know it's me. As a person to parler.
Is there anybody in the city?
But you can do that?
Yes, if I need to.
Is there anybody in the city that we've met that may have better connections to him?
What about that guy you were talking to yesterday, Grand Financier Brent?
I don't think he wants to get involved. I think he's just there for the money, and then it's up to us to sort ourselves. I don't think there is.
Oscars.
Not Oscars, he's
He
disappeared.
disappeared. Right? Isn't
Yes,
he?
but
Dead.
what if he mysteriously came back as one of the flotilla?
It's a bit of a stretch.
Wasn't he based in the docks?
He was based in the docks, wasn't he? And I definitely could become him. I think I could even do his voice. Yeah, I think it might be worth a go.
Who is this now?
It's someone very important.
Okay. Well,
I think it might be worth so yes, when we are heading in, let me know and I can.
well, I've got the certificate we got yesterday.
Perfect.
So that should be everything we need, right?
Yes, absolutely. Just
Okay. Do you know the city very well? Is there any areas that might be good for us to try and settle?
no, I think this is what the dockmaster is. Actually, what is he? Is he just there to sort out where we're landing, or and then it's
I
free for
thought he
all?
was just to organise the disembarkment of the ships and see everybody on their way. Once they get into the city proper, they must be on their own.
Yes.
I think it would be a good idea for us to try and stick together as much as possible.
I don't know what that is that well.
Have we heard?
My mistake. I thought you lived here.
Have we heard?
No, we're
any
just travellers.
news of what has become of the city of the dead? After we
Oh
cleared
no,
it out.
we did clear that out. Did we clear it out? I feel like we killed one little bit in there. I don't think we cleared out the entire city.
We cleared out all of the reanimated skeletons after we had killed.
Did we?
Yes, the Death Knight.
If that is the case, then perfect.
It may be vacant and they don't know.
They don't even know it's vacant.
Yes.
This could work perfectly.
I feel we need to speak to some of the lords
Sorry,
of Waterdeep.
did you say there was skeletons?
As they are apparently all dead good now.
No, we dealt with them. We killed them all this time.
Wow.
With the help of this Oscars fellow who Callisto is going to try and become.
Did you just nearly forget my name?
I almost called you Clowney, excuse me.
Fair enough. Easy mistake.
Oh, is that timer I set?
Well, okay, perfect.
That was okay.
Yeah,
I
set
think
by
we need
mistake.
to get this. You've got quite a few ships. I think we should probably start trying to at least dock and get people
Yes.
there. I don't think there's any good them here.
I say we get everyone docked. We try and keep the dockmaster on side. If he has any ideas, then we assess them for potential merit, and if not, we find a Lord of Waterdeep to help us in other ways.
Yeah, I think we just get them on land first, and then once they're there, then we can try and sort out. Here is no good. Let's get.
Yes, and food will shortly run out, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, we've probably got enough for a couple more days.
Okay.
That's about it.
Let's get on land quick.
Okay. So, after a bit of preparation and coordination, the flotilla heads into the dock ward, and
Taking it out off.
quite quickly, all the sort of ships start sort of filling up all the jetties in the docks.
Yeah.
Very quickly becoming quite full. And are you doing your thing?
Yeah. So I will disguise myself as
Yeah.
Oscars.
Okay. And yes, the dockmaster comes running over to your ship. He's like, "What is going on here?"
And I produce the bit of paper from Brent. This is for you. I believe
He
you
just
recognise it?
snatches it out of your hand. He's like, what is this? Right.
Handwritten scribble that just says, you smell.
Uh-huh. Well, it doesn't say anything about you. It doesn't say here you paid any administration fees or handling fees or anything like that. But all right, well, let's see, 70 ships. And how long do you plan to be docked here for?
Not too long, just enough to get everybody off and get them out into there, and then we can be on our way and find a place to moor them up.
Okay. Well, there'll be an additional charge for administration.
I was not told about any additional charges by Financial Officer Brent. We paid the 7,000, and that was all we were paying.
Well, I apologise if it wasn't made clear to you, but these things, there's always paperwork and administration.
And I have the
costs and,
paperwork here.
That's some of the paperwork you need, yes.
Well, what are the charges then? What are the proposed charges?
Well, it will be an additional 10 gold per ship that you have wished to dock, and my count, that's about 70 ships, so say 700 gold?
700 gold. You expect to spend another 700 gold to dock these ships?
Yes, of course, yes.
What if the ships were used as levy? If they were to be sort of taken to a shipwright and broken down for parts?
Well, I mean, some of these ships don't exactly look like they're in the best of shape anyway, so you'll probably be doing you a favour, but I could probably do that for you for a couple hundred gold.
And what if the ships were sent to the shipwright and sort of used one towards the other at their repair? Then you'd have a fully functioning ship, and that goes for quite a lot.
Well, if that's what you want to do with your ships, that's up to you, but I'm just here to run a dock, so it'd be 700.
I was never told about any of these charges. Where is Financial Officer Brent? He said I paid him yesterday, and he said to come here this morning. Where is he?
Oh, well, Brent is, he will be probably attending to his duties for whatever.
Well, I'm assuming he's your manager or something like this? Someone
No,
higher up?
no. I answer directly to the Lords of Waterdeep.
Well, why was this not informed to me yesterday?
Well, I cannot make any claims as to why this Grand Financier has neglected to inform you of these charges, but...
So you're saying to me, if I don't pay the 700 now, our ships can't dock?
That is correct.
It is running through my head.
It's like the disembodied voice.
And when would we need to pay this 700 gold by? Surely there's a time limit on such a fee?
It is payable daily for each day that you're docked.
So it's 700 gold per day?
Yes. Don't you look familiar? Haven't I seen you somewhere before?
Oh, must have been, but I don't remember you either, sadly. Oscars,
Yes.
I feel we may need to revisit the Grand Financier and see if this was all set in order or whether it was a
Well, I can't
misunderstanding.
believe I'm being treated like this upon coming back.
Wait, you're Oscars?
Yes.
I mean, I thought you'd be taller.
Oh God, no.
Yes, no, everyone thinks that. Yeah, everybody thinks that.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Do you not
Is it true what they say?
I've lived a very long time. People say a lot of things about me.
Oh, I mean, yeah.
The fact I'm dead, the fact I'm immortal, the fact I've slain more beasts than anyone can imagine, the fact I have more money than anyone can imagine. Which of these rumours would you like me to try and verify?
He's got the biggest dick you've ever seen.
Well,
That's
I'd heard a long time ago that you managed to slay a dragon with a single punch.
Yeah.
Fair.
And now I'm trying to save 1,500 people from death. And I paid the 7,000 yesterday for them.
Persuasion.
I've got to cast enhance ability on myself. I'm going to use a luck point. Wait, does this character have luck? I can't remember. I've got 2 different characters. Yes, this character does have luck. Yes! Rolled a 3, went to an 18.
Nice.
28.
Oh, well, if I realised that it was you, please feel free to talk. Today's fee is free.
Thank you. That's very kind of you.
No problem.
I know I don't get out much anymore, so sorry, I assumed people would recognise my face, but it's quite nice actually, knowing that I can be a bit anonymous now.
Yes.
No, I've I don't mean any disrespect, but you're very unassuming, considering your
I've spent
prowess.
years being very assuming, so it's quite nice now to be able to be that way. But thank you very much for this. I appreciate your kindness, and I give him 100 gold.
And he's just like, he tucks that away in a little pocket, and he's just like, well, if there's anything I can do for you, of course, you let me know.
You've been most kind.
If you need to find people, or you need to find things, or need supplies, or anything like that, you let me know. I'll sort you out at wholesale.
Very well. I mean, I'm quite alright for that. I've got my own ways of finding
Of
things, as you can imagine. But thank you for the offer.
Well, it's been an honour meeting you, sir, and you have a pleasant day. And he kind of almost scurries off slightly nervously.
Yeah.
He's not dead.
Before he starts running away,
That's not the solution to everything, Quinnis. You can't just kill a problem if it's in front of you.
It is now.
before he starts running away, I will sort of speak loudly enough to be within earshot. Be like, "So, Oscar, smile friend, where to next?"
Well, let's get these fine people off the ships. Get them settled.
And Doran's just like, this is incredible. I've never seen anything like it. It's like you're actually this other person.
I am.
So freely.
I am this other person.
I mean, the voice and he actually kind of prods you on the skin.
So as he prods my face, he's going to effectively be touching like my armour here, like because I'm shrunk. So
Down by a foot, aren't you?
yeah.
It's like it's very convincing. I'm very impressed.
Let's keep the illusion going for a
Sorry.
minute.
Thank you very much, Oscars.
Also, what were you planning on doing with the ships? It's going to cost a lot of money to keep them here. You're probably better off selling them or scrapping them, or maybe even mooring them up outside and bringing have a couple of captains go out and sail them out to sea, moor them up a bit, and I don't know, but you
What
I
was,
mean, I
what
guess-
was your intention of coming here? Was it to stay here, or was it to move
Well,
along the coast?
But most of the ships are barely holding on. If they'd have got caught in a storm or something, we would have probably lost probably 2/3 of the ships and a lot of people. So
In which
it was here or
I'd
bust.
probably scrap them and try and get as much money as you can from it and start trying to set yourself up. I mean, he said he'd offer you a couple of hundred, but I think you could probably get a bit more if you went to the right type of people.
That's what I suggest. If we find workers among our people to break down the ships, I think we could do very well in fixing those that could be saved. We'll also send a few people out to scout the city for the right kind of shipwright. Or
I mean, breaking down the ships would take weeks.
I was going to say, you won't be able to do that. Like, maybe you need to find somebody, because we can't afford to pay for them to stay here.
Yes.
It is going to be 700 gold a day to keep your ships here.
Well, then we just need to sell them on as quickly as possible then.
I would say so. So I think you need to find somebody who can...
I mean, if it's a case of we have to take the 200, then we'll have to take the 200.
I was merely meaning the inner furnishings, not the entire ships.
Yeah, there's not much on these.
Okay.
Yeah.
Squalid.
Gutted.
Yeah,
Pretty bare.
yeah. Squalid is an understatement.
Okay, cool.
Yes, I think you find someone to sell it as quick as possible.
Yeah, the sneaky suspicion these were probably in in some kind of dock somewhere, waiting to be dismantled, and probably anything half decent's already been taken out of it.
Okay.
In terms of like furnishings and stuff like that, but that was probably all that was left. So they just kind of Battlestar Galacted it across the sea and just kind of managed to just about make it here. So
Okay, well that's probably what we would be
But-
sort of...
might be worth something to somebody.
Okay then.
But yeah, we'll get it. I'll send out some people and
Best sales.
we've got a few merchants, so maybe
I need to get off because this will drop soon, and I don't want to be on the ship when it drops. So I'm just
Yes.
going to go off into town, and I'll be back in a bit to help you as myself.
Where's our next stop? Chases would be a good base. If
Probably Chases as a base, and then I'm not sure because we've got to find out about the ambassador. So I think, but let's get this focused and get this done, and then
yes.
and then find out about the ambassador.
Doran, we'll leave you guys to it.
I really appreciate everything you've done. You have saved all of us, and we owe you a great debt. If there is anything we can do for you at any time, feel free to ask.
Think of the prosperity of our people.
When we find your father, is there somewhere we should tell him you're staying that he can come and find you?
Yes, so in town, and give sort of rough directions to Chases.
Yep.
Either there or ask at the yawning portal for us.
Okay. Rolling portal. And Chases. Okay. I'll pass the message on, and hopefully he'll catch up with you once we've got everybody off, and we can take stock of what's happening.
I mean, obviously, no rush to the 7,000 gold back would be nice or something. I'm just joking. I'm joking.
Of course. As soon as we are settled, we will.
Honestly, it's fine. It's fine. Just
And if
it may not be a full repayment, but in airspur, I was a blacksmith of some repute, and once we're settled somewhere and have somewhere to live, if you stop by, I will happily craft you my finest work.
that would be fantastic repayment, I feel. Yeah, absolutely. That sounds perfect.
thank you, Doran.
Good, it's settled then.
Also, just to note as well, if anybody needs to move on from the city, it's a long journey, but Cormier is safe.
Okay, I'm not sure where that is, but I'm sure we can find out.
After
This skeleton town or whatever you
leave that to us. We'll look into
is should we head there?
Potentially.
The guards didn't seem to think anybody else was going in. They'll turn them away.
Well, maybe that's where we go now then. Go check that place out. If there are guards there, brilliant. I can get a message back to you. Look, I really need to go. Otherwise I'm going to turn
let's
back.
go. Dorian.
Okay, well I'll catch you a bit later then.
And I take his hands and I just say,
No, thank you. Everything you've done for us, for our people, it will not be forgotten.
we won't forget about you either.
And he just sort of turns around and he's like, right, everybody, off the ship, we need to get full... There's some people there with like large scrolls and they're kind of taking down people's names and they're kind of getting a full stock of everyone that's coming on, doing the kind of census as everyone comes off.
Oh no, I'm not with them. So.
And you guys just kind of filter out of the docks and in sort of the main thoroughfare.
Do you want to cut to what Jess has been doing?
You mean that on your butt in a hay
Set
bale?
your booty.
For longer than you probably think. Yes, sleep.
So, for you,
I need to move my rice bag, so I'm somehow sitting on it like it's a bag of eggs.
they're not going to hatch.
You don't know
Warming
that.
them up won't make them go better.
Then I'll have more Kit Kats.
More ridiculous.
So, morning comes, and the guard kind of tosses you a bowl of slop.
Whatever.
Yeah, gruel.
Yeah.
Just kind of chucks it at you. Doesn't wait for you to come and take it. He just chucks it, and hurls through the air, slams onto the floor, and kind of slops all over everywhere.
Okay.
And you can just kind of hear him repeat this through all the cells, which are probably
Yeah.
they're probably a fair few inmates here at the moment. And a few minutes later, a scholarly-looking fellow with a monocle.
That doesn't seem imposing at all. Yep.
He sort of comes to your cell, and he's like, "Ah, you're the one who's disturbed in the head, yes? Got a bit loopy, hmm?
Under whose diagnostic?
Your own. You've got a bit bonkers and killed some people, yes?
Well, yes, I definitely had a stressful break. I have surrendered myself here to the means of your jurisdictional system. Because my own will not cater for me anymore.
And what kind of beast are you?
I beg your pardon?
Well, you look like an elf, but you're clearly not an elf.
I'm a star elf.
Oh, what's one of those?
Start describing that. I'm a race of elves, descendant from... I don't actually know the whole well. Something eloquent to do with star elves.
Okay. So how many people have you killed, Star Elf?
If I had to estimate the count, probably between 60 and 80 individuals.
Oh. And you confess to this?
I do. I confess to this.
Excellent. Very well.
Submit me to your prison, jail, whatever reformation system you have on this plane.
Very well. Given the nature of your crime and your confession to such atrocities, which we have not seen the likes of for many years, I sentence you to 20 years.
I mean, does that sound... That's actually less than I thought you were going to
Too small for you, is it? Fine, we'll make it 30.
Am I not supposed to stand in front of a jury? That seems awfully intimate. We're still just in a cell with an
Yeah.
Michael. Oh right, Judge Dredd, like it. You're going to be here for decades. Where's the jury, the council that makes this decision?
I am the judge here.
And what's your name?
You may call me
Raganingara.
Judge Dredd. Let me just
Drexy.
so slow. Why is it not loading?
Your name is Blair, slow.
Your name is Blair. My name is Judge Regroff.
Judge Regroff.
Yes.
So, very well. I take it I will be moved immediately if you have the power to be making this decision on behalf of your peers and your people.
Oh, yes. Yes. 30 years then.
Just want
I will
insight
see
into, like, how
you
mentally stable this guy is, because he seems real skilled.
Insight check.
Yeah, not good. 10.
I mean, he's a bit weird looking.
Yeah. Is he human?
He is. He's got kind of a bit of a hunch.
Okay.
He's got the monocle, a couple of warts and things. He's not an attractive person.
No.
Um,
Child snatcher from Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. kind of
but he is he is dressed well.
Okay.
He's just
Weird. And grotesque and a bit odd.
kind of a bit plain. Trying to be diplomatic.
He's a bit naughty. What would have happened when I surrendered? When she surrendered herself, what would have happened to her items and stuff?
They've all been taken.
That's
You
right.
are
Itemless,
yes. You have
prisoner garb on, and
yes,
everything else. Cool.
exactly. Yeah. It's permanently enchanted with fairy fire, so they can see you at all times.
Okay. Again, fair. I've just killed 60, 20 people. I can't
Yeah,
even
there we go.
remember. So
Yeah.
yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, you lost count.
I lost count. What happened so quick?
He's like, very well then.
Maximum damage.
I will see you in 30 years. And he casts a spell. And then we'll switch back to you guys.
Where we go?
The Lords of Waterdeep, they seem to be the ones pulling the strings here. If there's anything that we can do to help both my people and see about your ambassador and
We can't talk to them. They're way too high up.
your King of Cornwall.
As was pointed out previously by somebody, I'm not a king yet. And Guard was like, I'm not a king. And even the king was not necessarily going to get an audience with them. Like, that's been made apparent to us at every turn.
Maybe we scope out the City of the Dead. Because we were able to get in there before by you being a king.
No, by me being Oscars. Oh no, by me being king. Yes, there are certain areas. Look, let's go quickly whilst I'm still Oscars.
Yes.
How long does your thing last?
An hour.
An hour. So roll a d6 for me.
6.
It's running out.
Oh, no.
You estimate you probably got a couple of minutes left.
Okay, well I'm not going to make it now. I'm going to just run behind Nally. Back. Okay, okay, we can try with me, as I suppose I am still the king. Potentially.
It worked last time, so necessarily no reason to think it might not. But
Let's just see. I mean, the guards may have gone if there's nothing in there anymore.
Okay, so heading to the City of the Dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're heading through the city, and on the way you bump into the guard captain,
Yeah.
and he's like, "Ah, how goes the investigation?"
Not too bad. We've met Brent, the chief financier. We're trying to worm our way into the higher echelons of.
I
It's a
imagine-
difficult man to reach. I'm impressed.
Yes, if there's large amounts of money going on, we thought he may be involved in some way.
Very clever. Very clever. I knew it was a good idea to enlist your help.
We're just.
Just thought I would also just let you know.
Yes.
Your friend.
Yes.
She's been sentenced to 30 years in jail for her crime.
Very well.
So you'll need to. I suggest that you come and
Collect her things.
come and collect her.
Why are we collecting her?
Not right now. Tomorrow will be fine.
Do we have to?
Just a question.
She will probably appreciate, after being alone for such a long time, to see some friendly faces. You're friends, right?
Question. If she's being imprisoned for 30 years,
Yes.
how can we collect her tomorrow?
Ah, I can see why that might be confusing.
Yes.
We
Jiggery pokery girl here.
we employ a certain type of magic field that our judges are able to infuse upon certain areas, and time passes much more fast while they're within this area, and whilst for us it passes normally. So for us it will probably be a few hours, whereas
This doesn't feel like a punishment.
for her, believe me, it will be. Imagine 30 years with not a soul.
30 years is so much we can find it.
I mean, that does sound...
That does sound bad.
And it wastes a large portion of her life, I understand?
She will have aged 30 years. For all intents and purposes, she's probably going to expect to be coming out, and everything be 30 years later. And it can be a bit of an adjustment to suddenly be back as if nothing has happened. But you remember 30 years of hell. It is not going to be nice for her at all. It is designed to be a punishment.
Fair, you can pick her up.
I will. Tomorrow, you said.
Yes, I'd say tomorrow, quite early. I think the time will probably be finished around 5 a.m.
And,
Try not to be late. It will extend her stay if you don't. If you're late, so she might not appreciate that too much.
and this is at the barracks in the Tower Ward?
Yes.
Okay.
You're. I would suggest. Just go easy on her to start with. Just.
Treat the murderer with passion.
Of
Be
course.
nice.
Thank you.
She has done terrible things, but she's got a lot of time to think about what she has done, and we encourage our inmates to think about how they may atone for what they have done.
Very well. Thank you for your help again.
No problem. Look, keep doing what you're doing, and if you can get any hard evidence, bring it to me straight away.
Poor God.
I have a sneaky suspicion that we'll probably be having someone else in those cells before too long.
We shall see.
I mean, fortunately for your friend, she's got some longevity, but imagine a human being stuck in there for 30 years. The finest years of your life, gone in an instant.
I mean, relevant DM question there. If I've been in a room by myself for 30 years, could I have been training and gained XP?
You'll gain XP by killing things, of which there is none!
But I killed all those people and I didn't get XP for them!
What if you
You
killed
could
The
do-
sword
she could
killed
do-
the people.
It's essentially the same thing as Dragon Ball Z. Like, you go into the thing for a year
Yeah,
in the day, and you just do 5,000 press-ups a day
yeah.
and gain
I'm doing a one punch man.
40,000.
I'm like psyched.
Yeah.
One punch.
40,000 power levels.
The dog's down the heat down the street can hear that.
Down
Yeah.
the heat, yeah.
Fun.
Okay.
I've shown absolute disinterest in this conversation.
Oh, Captain,
Oh, yes.
don't suppose you'd know about the City of the Dead?
Yeah, you don't want to go there, it's not safe.
Well, we recently had business there.
Business?
Yes.
With the dead?
We had to collect some rare materials from the dead.
Ah, oh, okay. It's,
And
I've heard they make some aphrodisiacs or something from the bones or something. Is that what it was?
grave moss is very
Ah.
Has
Whatever floats your boat, I suppose.
there been any reports coming from the City of the Dead? Is it quiet down? Has it gotten...
I don't know, we don't really go in there. I mean, it's dangerous. Just got guards on all the exits and entrances, so, you know, nothing's coming in or going out.
Okay. If we were to wish to enter again, could we do with your say-so?
I mean, it's not safe in there, you know.
We can handle
We can
ourselves.
handle ourselves. You've seen my sword.
We know the risks.
Persuasion check.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. Oh.
17 plus stuff. So it's like 25.
Is that
30.
Is that look? You helping me out? I'm sure this is probably going somewhere, and you know if it helps with the investigation. Look here, take one of my seals. He hands it, and just show this to one of the guards. They'll let you in. No questions asked. All right. Just
Perfect.
take care of yourself and
Of course.
Of course, yes.
don't get killed by some random skeleton or whatever. All right.
Oh, of course not.
No, I have a meeting to go to, so that you guys do your thing. Remember, hard evidence is what I need.
Yes.
Hard evidence.
Hard
Got it.
evidence.
Put a hand on his shoulder as he goes away. He's like, good luck with your meeting.
Well, that should be good. But yes, thank you. And he sort of sprints off almost. He's
Get
clearly a bit
off.
late.
Head. Right. Okay,
What
let's
was
go.
his name again? The guard?
Captain Lamar.
Captain. Because if there's
Captain of the sea.
anywhere. Oh god. I marked up a Lamar song. I'm well upset now. Captain Lamar.
Captain Lamar. Okay, so you keep going, and you head to the City of the Dead.
Yep.
Yeah? What?
The inspiration.
Ah.
We're singing Lamar. There's never the inspiration.
I don't even have inspiration,
Yeah,
so... mm.
I didn't sing. I can keep my inspiration.
He encouraged us.
Yeah.
To the City of Dead.
And yeah, as your previous visit, there are guards stood outside the big sort of portcullis type gates, and yeah, they're like, halt!
Excuse me. We have permission to go into the city.
Do you now?
Show the seal.
Oh, yes, of course.
Thank you. Has there been much activity recently?
Nah, just the usual, nothing.
Just the usual, still a couple of skeletons and things.
Yeah, just usual stuff.
Very well, okay. Well, yes, we just have to go find something else. But thank you.
Okay, well, just be careful. Obviously, this area is crawling with the dead.
Yes.
Zombies, skeletons, wraiths, all that kind of stuff.
Got
Just-
it.
Yes.
Okay.
I understand. Oh,
All right.
Thank you so much.
No problem. And he unlocks the door and opens up. He's like, just be careful.
As he's unlocking the door, I'll pull out my sword and my shield. Be ready.
Okay.
Just
I won't.
not in earnest. It's like, I'm ready. Yes. Ready to go.
I was like,
Your friend's gonna end up dead if he's not careful.
That's why I'm going in first.
And then he closes the door behind you.
ooh!
And he locks the door.
Oh, look at the cute little skeleton. Who's a good little skeleton? I was saying it's loud enough for the guys here. He says the poor colours, he can hear it
Yeah.
through.
It's just like,
Right, come on then, let's explore this place.
Okay.
If it really is safe. I'm looking around to see if there's any monsters.
so you look around this ruined.
Basically, if we went left to go where we went last time, we'll go right.
Okay, yeah. You wander around a bit, and there's still the typical half-ruined buildings, and the church that you see in the centre is everything looks. Nothing really looks any different.
Okay.
But you do not see or encounter any signs of undead.
Okay, I'm going to. I don't have anything that makes a lot of noise.
Oh, I do.
Go on.
Well, not his, but
Horn of blasting.
I'll just take my hand and throw up a gout of fire into the air.
That's not very noisy. I need noise to try and draw them out if there's anything out here.
Find some black powder then.
It's on me? We're going to prepare for this a bit better. I get my shield and I get my trident and I just go dang, 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 dang.
Okay.
Just like if anything's out there, I'm assuming they're going to respond to that.
So you just fire spurting into the air and making loads of noise. Make a perception check for everybody.
Yeah.
Oh.
6.
11.
We don't see anything.
Dun, dun, dun. There's nothing here, but the only thing I will say is I would like to come back here at night, because obviously those types of things come out at night. If there's nothing here tonight, maybe it's safe.
I'll go into one of the buildings and check it out.
I'll go to another one in the building.
Yeah. Investigation check for you both.
The city of the dead, and then the dead consume
The first night.
For some reason, I can imagine it happening. I'm just thinking.
Just the whole earth just erupts as a Draco Leaf. Just like.
What was he? Just like all these like corpses just appearing. Set food off.
11.
11.
For
Investigation.
oh, investigation. Sorry. No. 8.
You have a sort of look around. These buildings, most of them have like, roofs or ceilings or upper levels or anything like that. They're ruins.
Yeah.
But you have a quick sort of poke around and don't see anything.
How big is the city of dead?
It is actually quite big, according to my scale here.
We have a map, don't we?
We do somewhere.
You do have a map.
He's only bored.
So it's this area here. So it's not small, and it's certainly not big.
Enough to have 1,500 people in.
Yeah, I mean, just have a quick look in here. It's probably about 300 or 400 buildings in this area that are in various states of ruination.
Be enough for them to start
They could take some of the ship parts and
and rebuild. I mean, I think maybe. Obviously, they're needing somewhere to go now. I don't think we can get them in now, but at least
Somewhere.
somewhere at some point.
And we could earn some brownie points.
Like I said, I think if we just stay here for the night, and then we can check, and if anything appears, we can just keep walking around, and if anything appears, we'll just keep making noise, and if there's been a day and a night and nothing has happened, we're probably okay. Because I mean, when we came in last time, there was something there immediately.
Yes.
Yeah.
Lots of things.
Yeah.
And hopefully, even if there's still a couple of things lurking about,
We
hopefully
could dispatch them.
just let them know, and they can be on their guard, and we could come over and kill them or something like this.
Yes. Very well.
So I think I'm just gonna stay there and just walk around the place, banging my shield.
Did you not want to go to the get started on the ambassador and come back at night?
Ah, no. That's a lot of effort. I'll do that tomorrow. I'd rather just stay here. What are we talking? We're sort of late afternoon, mid afternoon.
Yeah, it's probably
Yeah, so I'm gonna stay here because it's
1 o'clock.
it's probably big enough that I'm probably gonna take a couple, like an hour or two to go all
Yeah,
around.
you could probably wander around to sort of all the little sort of pathways and stuff and cover most
Like,
of the place.
I will take my time.
Probably
and sort of-
probably checking all the buildings, that kind of thing. It's probably going to take about 4 hours between the two of you.
Yeah, like
And then it's going to be
yeah.
sort of dusk
Yeah.
by that sort of time. So
So I am going to be doing that, and what I will also be doing is, just when I can, with some of the, like with some of the more intact buildings,
Yep.
I'm going to cast precipitation, like as a cantrip, so I can keep casting it,
Yep.
and it instantly cleans an object no larger than 1 cubic foot, or like a space no larger than 1 cubic foot.
Yeah.
So like for some of the nicer, more intact buildings, I will just start like cleaning the floor, if that makes sense.
Getting rid of all the debris and
Yeah.
You could always mark a nice house on the outside by cleaning the doorway or something.
I mean, yeah, I've got time, so I'm just sort of cleaning up, and also in my head, I'm like the nicer houses. If I clean them up,
Roll 2d12.
like, if I clean them up, it's less likely places for evil things to hide. 19.
Okay. So we'll round it to 20.
Yeah.
Let's say out of all the buildings in the area, there are 20 buildings.
Yeah.
Which, whilst they don't have much of a roof, probably have a reasonable amount of shelter.
Okay.
In terms of the roofs were a bit knackered, but there's still like an upper floor,
Yeah.
and the lower floor still
And
mostly there.
I'm like thinking also there were trees around in the city. Like they were like dead trees,
Dead
but like
trees, yeah.
there were trees. So there's wood. Okay, there's wood there and stuff like that. Okay.
Again, there could always be land clearance ready for
For them to build more.
Yeah,
It's
I
a
mean,
good space. I mean,
all the grass is kind of a bit dead, and there's not really any plant like
is there
flowers.
any
or
signs of
plants or anything like that.
anything growing? Okay, didn't know.
There's dead trees, like the grass is all kind of mossy and
Okay.
Sounds like might need to bring a druid in.
yeah, it's not. It doesn't look like it's healthy ground. There's no flowers or anything like that.
Okay. Well, let's
Months away.
He's got transport via plants, he can come straight here.
Who? Oh,
let's nighttime.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Fast forward, nighttime.
you
I will be going to get Quintus at some point.
So that's fine. I said you can go. I'm not going, but I understand if you want to go.
So I'll, if there comes to a point where I need to leave to go get Quintus at 5 a.m.
Yep.
I'll be there half an hour early. I'd imagine this is going into like 10s or 11s.
Yeah, because we're doing sort of pretty much all night.
Yeah.
Well, I'm planning on doing it anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, so it gets to sort of, say about 11 p.m. It is, it is a full moon tonight.
Perfect. Something's happening. It's going to happen tonight.
Everything is peaceful. There's even a couple of crickets making noise.
Dang.
And then, just north of you, you hear. Ow!
I've seen this Michael Jackson video.
Charge. I run to the north.
Follow.
Stood atop a grassy knoll is a humanoid-shaped wolf creature howling at the moon. He snarls at you as you approach.
Been told about werewolves.
Make a nature check.
He could be your friend.
I was more meaning like, have we been told about watch out for werewolves in the city? Because I've definitely been told about werewolves in one of the campaigns I'm doing, and I can't remember which campaign.
Not this one.
Okay, fine. Nature check.
13.
8.
I'm going to say you don't know what a werewolf is.
There's a wolf. That's not too bad.
It's different to a normal wolf. It's bipedal.
What does that mean?
It stands on its hind legs.
I thought all wolves.
It's more like a. Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, no, I suppose I thought all wolves.
More like a
Fabulous,
knoll.
maybe not.
On a grassy knoll.
Well, shoo! Get away! Get away!
There's nothing for you here.
Shoo! This is not a place for you.
Neither is it a place for you. And
This werewolf
he
is
leaps.
speaking.
He leaps towards you. Roll for initiative.
Ah! Good roll, Murray. Good roll.
Yeah.
Just when we need you. 11.
6. With a +5.
Wow. 4.
Yatta!
Still not lost. Even with a nat 1, I'm still not lost.
Doom, doom, doom. Doom, 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 doom.
Ooh, okay. So, it comes leaping towards you.
Yeah. So I was top of the initiative.
So what are you doing?
Ah, right. I stab him with my trident.
Very well. Make your attack roll.
Blimey, I've not attacked in so long, I've forgotten how to do it. Right.
I'm literally like, what do I do?
How do I play D&D, guys?
13 to hit? Oh, probably not.
That is a hit.
Yay! Oh, wow, yay. D6, maybe one-handed. 8 damage.
8 damage.
Second. Oh, I forgot about my flurries. Oh no.
Do that attack.
Oh no, I can still do
Do
it.
it on your second
I
attack.
can do it on my second attack. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna attack again.
Yep.
13 to hit again.
Yes.
Sweet. I'm gonna Bardic Inspiration. Defensive flourish. The blues are defensive. Good. Let's see. That's 12 points of piercing damage. And that's a bonus 3 to my AC. We built this
Just
city.
need to check.
We built this city on rock
Definitely, that's
and
not what I'm
roll.
So how many damage was that, sorry?
That's 12 points of piercing damage.
Ooh.
My trident is a magic weapon because it's a trident +1.
Nice.
Nice, nice. Okay, going to Feora. I should be finished, sorry.
Yeah.
Pull out my scimitar and light it on fire. So then now there's lots of light because it's 11 p.m.
Yes.
Run up and stab the werewolf.
Your attack roll?
No. First one is a 13.
As a hit.
1d6. Combine the d6s.
Mm-hmm.
So it's 12 slashing damage and 5 fire damage.
Jesus. Yep.
And second attack. Better. Is a hit. And it's 11 slashing damage and 9 fire damage. So literally just on fire, just whoosh, whoosh.
Okay.
Keep people scared.
Yeah, you've literally impaled this thing with your trident, and it's gone straight through like his shoulders. Then you've come in with your fire sword and just slashed him right across the gut, and his intestines all sort of spilled out.
I tried shooing it. He chose it.
Okay. You.
Yeah.
He will attempt to bite you. You. 10 to hit.
Miss.
What's your AC?
And he will use his claw on you.
Okay.
My AC was 22.
That is a 15 to hit.
Yeah, AC 21.
So he's
Why is my AC so high? Oh, no, she'll just do it, it's fine.
Yeah, you got the shield plus 2. Good.
kind of very much more cautious now. Attack.
19 to hit.
Yep.
Defensive flourish again. With the blue being defensive. Okay, alright. 5 plus 6? 11, I think? Oh, just head up. Yeah, 11 points of damage. Sorry.
11 points of damage.
Yeah.
Okay. You sort of bring your trident up and just stab him right through the face. And he collapses to the floor. And then he slowly reverts back into a human, with his face all smashed in by your trident.
And it's naked human.
Yeah.
Well,
What?
I've never seen that before.
Poke it with my trident.
It's dead. His literally intestines all spilled out everywhere, and his face is just got like 3 prongs stabbed right through it.
What the hell is this? That was a wolf.
It's not an ordinary wolf. Maybe... I don't know. We know of beasts back in airspur that can change shape. Maybe it's...
Potentially, he was changing. Okay. Well, that's one less evil. Do you think that was here permanently, or?
I don't know. Let's have a look around. He seemed to be calling to something, so maybe more will arrive.
Maybe this is an hideout for evil creatures. Maybe we don't want them to settle here.
Good idea. Let's check the surrounding buildings. We haven't checked around here, have we?
I mean, until in the afternoon we've checked everywhere, but we've probably not done it at night. So
Yeah, we'll have a
another wander around.
investigation check.
Okay.
As you've already investigated the area, you're kind of somewhat familiar, so I'll give you advantage.
Can I also make a point of going back to where we killed the Death Knight to see if there's anything around there? Ooh, 18.
18 as well.
Ooh.
I did use one unlucky to reroll.
18. So, you have a sort of quick circle round again in the city.
I'm keeping the flame sword lit so that you don't have dark vision, do you?
No, I don't.
So you can see.
It's an odd thing about Tritons, and I never quite get it. They basically have no disadvantage in deep water, including the ability to see in dark vision. However, it doesn't explicitly say dark vision. So it's one of those DM rules.
You can
on
see
that,
basically
like-
got dark vision underwater.
Yeah, I think it's what people have sort of said. They sort of said, look, they don't have dark vision, but they have dark vision underwater, effectively.
Yeah.
So,
Kind of makes sense to a certain
odd.
degree. Yeah, you have a quick wander around the sort of the outside bits and check all the buildings again. You don't see anything else until you go to the sort of dilapidated church where the Death Knight was, and you can hear from inside the sound of a female crying.
This was the banshee. There was a banshee. There was a banshee.
Oscar's told us not to mess with it.
I love how you both
Where?
forgot that.
No, I remember.
Cute.
I forgot.
There was a banshee.
Well-
There was a banshee.
Well,
Oh, there was a banshee.
Well, Oscar said don't hurt the banshee because he would then hurt us, but Oscar's is dead.
We don't know if Oscar's dead.
Why don't we just kill it and see what happens? Well, we might not need to. If the
Yeah,
banshee-
alright, Quinnis, bloody hell.
If the banshee is friendly.
Raven Mark 3.
Whoa. If the banshee is friendly, we don't have to, but I've not met a friendly banshee. Look, I'm trying to find
Have
somewhere.
you met a banshee before?
Hundreds. I'm trying to find somewhere
Friday night.
that your bloody people can resettle in. And I don't think you want your people here with a banshee running around the place. We can defend ourselves. I'm not sure they can.
Oh my god! I'm not sure I wanted criminals running around the place when I killed them to save all those children. This sounds very familiar.
No.
Very similar argument as to like when it's
How is it similar?
Oh, I want to make this place safe for your people. It just wouldn't do well to have a banshee knocking around. She might be friendly, but it wouldn't do well. Pop kettle.
Question.
How? In any way, shape or form.
Question.
The
in
prisoners
regards
were
to
locked
the
up
map.
and they're causing
Yes.
no damage.
Whereabouts
They're
is
actually
the
wandering
chapel?
around
Is it
free
like-
here.
Pretty much in the middle.
Okay.
There's almost like a small hill. Very slight, but it is almost sort of raised above all the other buildings, and there's a church on top of this small mound.
Look, I don't mind. It's up to you.
Why is my head thinking that this is Trisglade?
What?
What's Tristlade?
It's a World of Warcraft place. Is
But yeah.
is essentially what he's describing. And I love it because I can picture it perfectly.
Look, it is up to you. We
It can be
try and
exactly
sort-
like Tristan if you like. That's fine.
We can try and sort this out, or if you think it's too risky and we need to find someone else, then we'll just leave it. Oscar did say to leave it, but
Inside the chapel.
Yes,
The chapel we've been in already.
that's where the Death Knight was that you killed him.
That's what Tristlade.
It's something like Trisglade or Trisfallen.
Trisfalglade, isn't it?
Yeah.
Crystal Blades. The what's it starting area?
Forsaken
Yeah.
starting
Yeah.
area. Yeah.
My first character was a Forsaken. I remember it. The Forsaken Warlock.
It was one of Oscar's wishes. He helped us. I'm hesitant to break it.
well, so let's leave.
But we need to find something for my people as well.
Kill the Banshee, move men. This has been a Quinnis lesson on how to deal with problems.
Pull out the coin.
Okay.
Head says we'll deal with the Banshee. Tail says we'll leave it be.
Okay, so roll a d6. 1, 2, 3 heads, 4, 5, 6 tails.
2.
Kill the Banshee!
Deal with the banshee.
Okay.
I was unaware I was working with Two-Face. What do you want to do?
I'm Harvey back.
Wow.
And permanent disguise self.
Fair.
I
did until someone
Yeah.
stole my hat.
It's not a female at all.
Ah!
I want my hat back.
People warned me about men like you on the internet. You're never women.
Never.
Girl.
Never.
Girl, guy in real life.
Fair.
Yeah.
Right, what are we doing?
Let's scope it out. see if it's friendly, see if it needs anything to move on,
Okay.
and we'll go from there.
Sounds good to me.
Okay, so going in.
Sneaking in. Like, hello.
Sneaking in.
Stealth check.
Could do this. Oh no, wait, this isn't my sneaky character. That's pretty bad.
Isn't your armor disadvantage as well?
Yeah.
Luck. Yes. 22.
22 stealth and
13.
13.
One for the medium armor.
Okay, you step into the chapel, and it sounds like the crying's coming from downstairs in the crypt area.
Oh my.
That's weird.
Mine doesn't say anything, it's disadvantage, but on Murray's it says it is.
Armor of gleaming.
Yeah.
Half plate.
Half plate? Yeah, that's got disadvantage.
Didn't say anything where mine's got disadvantage.
Having just made a character who specifically avoided half plate because of stealth disadvantage.
I'll take it, but generally it's not got anywhere on there that says it.
I think if you go... Oops.
Anyway.
Yeah, it's only now. I rolled a 13, it's not exactly great. Right, yeah, so we're in now.
Yeah, that's AC 15 stealth disadvantage in the notes section of the item description. Yeah, it sounds like it's coming from downstairs in the crypt area, which is where you faced the Death Knight previously.
You killed her BFF.
As you approach, you hear a piercing scream.
That's the witch from Left 4 Dead.
You immediately kind of try and shield your ears, but it just pierces right through your body.
Ow!
If I can get each of you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Can I use my last luck point? Nope. It was a 2 and then I changed it to a 4.
16.
7. Bye.
Callisto.
Yeah.
We'll start with you with the lower score. You lose consciousness.
Oh no.
Bloody
You are
banshees
reduced to 0 hit points.
Wales. Bloody banshees Wales.
You.
Yeah.
The Banshee's wail affects you to your core. You just feel a sense of dread coursing through you.
Yeah.
And you will take 12 points of psychic damage. No, no. It's and yeah, you're like, oh. And literally Callisto is just like, literally face plants to the floor.
Okay. I'll like, Lister, wake up, and then just start patting in and checking for breath and.
7, that's a fail.
He is unconscious. He is not breathing. You need to do something.
I'll take the potion of healing I have in my bag, and just.
He's kind of almost got like a pale colour, like all the blue, like life has been like drained out
The
of
blue
him.
strained out of him. Yeah, I'll pour in a potion of healing.
Potion of healing.
Yeah.
Okay. You will restore. Oh, did you get that actual potion?
9.
9.
3 and a 4.
I was gonna say that's pretty
2d4
good.
plus 2.
Yeah, there's a little bits of blood like dripping out of your ears from where this is like just done you.
That was painful. Yeah, let's get out of here. Oh my god, my head.
Up the stairs.
Okay, I'm going.
There's no need to whisper. I can hear you.
Oh dear.
I'm sorry. We just wanted to say hello. Just go. Oscar sends his regards.
Sure.
I'm running. I'm running as I say Oscar sends his regards.
Only you had a warlock with you.
Okay, so you run out of the chapel.
Question.
Yep.
Just because it hasn't been that long, but did we know anything of the Death Knight? Did Oscars tell us anything?
Nope.
Okay. Was she just a Death Knight?
He wanted you to get the essence.
He-
That's all
no,
he
it's not
told you.
character
And
the Death
and so yeah, under no circumstances harm the Banshee.
Yeah. Yeah, so when he says Oscar sends us regards, it's like, I told you we only got through here on Earth just by the Death Knight.
And yeah, this you just hear this scream, not like the first one, just like almost like a scream of rage and anger. And as you kind of glance back, there's just like a huge pulse of energy from inside the church. And parts of the church structure sort of starts to collapse in as you continue running.
Okay, so I was a bit of a test to see if she liked him or hated him. Turns out she hates him as it seems as that. Run!
Definitely running. Definitely running.
So you sprint on a bit further
Yeah.
and kind of quickly glance back again, and it doesn't look like she's following you.
Okay, I'll still run.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Running to
We
the
are,
exit.
Yeah.
we are Scooby-Doo running out of the haunted house.
Yankees!
Okay, you reach the one of the gateways.
Mm.
As expected, the door is locked.
Before we get there,
Yep.
and I'd imagine we're quite far away from the chapel now.
Yeah.
Okay, yes. Everything seems fine. Everything is fine. Just
Red?
rotation, just...
a little bit there.
Yeah, rotation is fine, it's fine. My armor's never dirty anyway, so...
That's true.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, and you just kind of casually stroll on. Who's there?
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's a zombie!
No, it's Callisto Feora. We entered earlier today. We now wish to leave, thank you.
Show
Oh,
the badge.
look at the seal.
Where did you get that? That's the captain's seal.
Yes, it was. Well, it is still, but he wanted us to do something in here for him.
Oh, okay. There's nothing nearby, is there?
No, we killed anything scary.
Oh, awesome. Okay. And he opens the door for you. He's like, come quickly.
Rah! I'm only joking. I'm only joking, it's fine.
Did you do this last time? You got shot with a crossbow bolt.
Probably.
He literally was like, and he drops the key and like his weapons fall on the floor. He's like, oh god, you scared me there.
You've got to be tougher than that.
Strong in the face of danger, soldier.
Yeah, so I'm sorry. Really, I was not expecting that because you had the seal and everything. Oh, you got me good on that. That was good. That's good.
Very good.
Yeah, and he picks up his stuff and kind of composes. I said, yeah.
I'll shut the gate for him.
He locks it. That was a good one, though. That was a good one.
Very good one.
Yeah, that's good. You got me. Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, anything to report?
No, we just have to collect. We have to investigate something in there. There might have been some miscreants. Actually, do you know anything about people turning into animals of some kind, or wolves or something like this?
I've seen like a wizard do that once.
Yes, I've seen. Yeah, I know people who've been. No, it's okay. We were just thought if you'd noticed anything, but no, keep up the good work.
It's usually like an illusion or something, I think.
Probably.
Yeah, it seems pretty physical instead of illusion.
Oh, you saw something?
No, we saw nothing.
Okay.
We saw nothing.
It sounded like.
No, we saw a book and described it,
Ah,
but the book kind of fell away because it was so
deception check.
dusty. 18.
Fine. Yeah, fair. I mean, I heard some noise.
Oh, that was us. Was it ding 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 ding?
Yes.
And some fire.
That'd be what it was. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, you guys take care and.
Thank you. Sorry, what time is it?
Oh, it's about. It's about.
6 a.m. Oh, gotcha.
No.
It's just after 4.
Ah, thank you.
Brilliant. Shall we meet you back at Chase?
According to my sundial.
You can be suggested, yes.
Moon dial, I should say.
I bid. I keep wanting to call you Caladne.
Right.
I'll bid Callisto farewell, and we'll go to the. It's not Tower Ward, it's Castle Ward.
Yes.
Go to the Castle Ward to
Yep.
pick up Quinnis.
Perfect.
I will go to the yawning portal.
Okay. You go to the yawning portal, and you arrive at the guards' tower.
Yeah, he said that I'll see you at Chase's. As in, you can come back to Chase's, but Quinnis can't. So I was going to take Quinnis to the yawning.
I'm so tempted to just roll another fucking character. He's never going to let this go. He's not. He won't ever let this go. It's just going to make role-playing a fucking nightmare. Okay.
So you arrive at the
I can't believe you wasted that.
at the guard tower.
Roll 2 20s.
Whoa,
Gone forever.
gone forever.
You start.
And yeah, you're about 15 minutes early, so you made good time.
The light's flashing on that mic as if it's not picking anything up, by the way.
Nice. It appears to be picking up. Yeah, levels are good here.
Yeah, levels seem to be okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
When you talk, it should flash like that.
It wasn't doing anything when I was talking.
You're not speaking loud enough.
I need to project louder.
Yes.
It's
Projection.
the best point is pointed towards you, so it might be.
Yeah, maybe.
You are sat a bit far back from the table.
Mm.
I've got a really bad back. I cannot not stretch out right now.
Maybe we'll swap next week. You can sit here.
You say, snuggle up. Yeah, you can.
Be a bit closer.
Mm.
I can project.
He's not tucking his feet under my leg.
My feet is cold.
Yeah, so you meet Judge Regroff for the first time.
Judge Rinder.
Regroff.
Oh, Regroff.
Regroff.
Judge
And
Grinder.
yeah, he's kind of
Oh,
hunched
yeah.
over there,
Yeah.
and he watches you. He's like,
Yeah.
"Who are you? Are you awaiting sentencing?"
No.
This guy's a freak.
Kill this man. Kill
I'm
him.
here to pick up a prisoner.
Just get that from me.
Ah, what's the prisoner's name?
Quinnis.
The Star Elf.
Yes.
Hmm. Oh,
Has she served her time well?
dunno. Find out soon enough, won't we?
Well, the question I had, then you look after the prisoners while they're enchanted in this way?
Sort of.
What does it look like from the outside? Do they go incredibly fast if they move?
No, the cell that she's in is just like a black cube, like a cube of darkness almost. You can see literally nothing through it. You have no idea what is going on inside.
We can't see in there. Can they see out of it?
No.
Can they see inside of it?
A bit.
And what can they see?
Nothing. The floor is permanently about 6 inches deep of water.
Totally see that 30 years in
Everything
this kind of
else
solitary
is just
environment has done
black
wonders for my
and
mental health already.
And how are they fed?
Well, sometimes we deposit food, and that food manifests in a certain way. Sometimes it might be a small plant that has grown in the water, or a fruit that has fallen from a tree, or a rat that needs to be caught.
I see.
And sometimes they're fortunate to actually find the food, and sometimes they don't, but...
Is the space inside the punishment, is it restrictive or is it never ending?
It is eternal. I've heard it is quite maddening.
So you've been in there then?
Wow, whilst this construct was being made, I did experience it for a day or two here or there, just to make sure it was suitably unsatisfactory.
Brilliant.
Well, the appointed time is upon us. Let's see if your friend has survived the ordeal, shall we? He waves his hand, and this black cube of nothingness just disappears. And Quinnis is just sat in the cell, just as if, again, her hair is longer.
30 years longer.
Yeah, it's very badly
Rapunzel,
kept. It's
Rapunzel,
all
let down your
like
hair.
manky, and it's got like really long fingernails.
I'd have chewed those at least. I wouldn't have been like to rip my hair out, but yeah, fair
And
enough.
she looks
Bite through your
looks
head.
terrible.
I rip my hair back
Not
and
really,
forth. I rip
no.
my hair back and forth.
She
Just
is-
rip it.
Can.
Unclean.
Yeah.
Her normally really nice clothing is just tattered rags. She looks awful.
And a good like half my weight from when you left. Or
And this is-
her and everything else.
And Quinnis, from your perspective, you were just in this black emptiness
For 30
for
years.
30 years, and
Yeah.
suddenly you're back in this cell. The judge, who doesn't appear to have aged a day, is stood there, along with Feora, who looks exactly as you remember her, more or less. Your memory's got a bit weird over 30 years.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Almost like a distant memory. And
What sorcery is this?
welcome back, Star Elf.
Going to keep messing with me. I'd rather just go back to my cell.
Oh, your time is finished. You're now free to go.
I put my hand through the bars.
And he opens the door.
Immediately crawl away from me.
Your friend is here to see you. Hmm?
Do I know how not elementals,
Okay, Genasi's.
Genasi's age?
Make nature check. No.
No.
With that reaction, no.
8.
But the judge
Yeah,
is
looks exactly the same.
he's a human as far as you can tell, and
Yeah.
he looks exactly as you remember.
I mean, if we're going realistically, I met him for what, half an hour 30 years ago?
But his was the last face you saw.
He could have been a dick.
It can literally be
Fucking
anybody.
anyone right now.
Yeah.
But in 30 years, you would have expected this person to be dead.
Yeah.
He's already probably like 50
Yeah.
years old.
Quinnis, it's me. Yes? You
Some
remember?
food, perhaps. And he hands you a small bowl with assorted fruits and some dried meat. And just hands it over.
I'll take it as well. And
You really look after these prisoners.
Yeah, I'll be around immediately.
It clatters across the floor,
Yeah.
fruits and meaty bits just kind of clanking everywhere. A rat scurries out and makes off with some of the jerky.
I'll go over.
Yay, rat!
Life saved! I'll go over and I'll pick up some bits of fruit.
Yeah.
And I'll motion to eat one and bite into the apple or whatever. And then offer it to Chris.
I'm gonna roll insight on you.
Is this a trick? An illusion created
I
by
just-
Thoron fields and
Just
Duranium
make it.
shadows?
All of them.
Nat 20.
I rolled a nat 20 and I have +4, so 24.
Fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean...
I start greedily devouring the fruit.
yeah. Yeah, I mean... There's just this memory that just kind of hits you of Feora was always the one that was the nicest to you. She always looked after you, was always
Where's that
kind.
big blue bag of dicks? He was never nice to me.
Oh, you don't even want to know.
He just comes along.
Kill her!
This is not justice.
Justice begets justice.
Yeah, I start greedily devouring the fruit.
And the judge gives you Quinnis's sort of equipment.
Yeah.
It's all kind of been hastily shoved into a kind of a large duffel bag.
Are
He
there
just kinda
any...
hands it to you, just like your things. Yes, you remember these?
Yeah, I go out and I touch the
Shiny click-clacks.
blankets or new clothes?
Well, it would be her original clothing.
Yeah.
So I've got like my standard black.
Some of the clothing might be a bit loose on you now. As
Oh, yeah,
you've,
I'm How much were they weighing before?
you've probably.
She was 115 pounds before. She's probably like 70 or something now. She's like malnutritious.
70 pounds. That you'd be dead.
No, you'd be surprised.
What a detox. 10 out of 10. Would recommend.
No, people that have been in like imprisonment camps and stuff can get down to quite a bit lower than that actually.
Jesus.
She's also quite short. She's like 5'2".
Right. I've already added the 30 years to your age, by the way.
Bastard. Have you?
I have.
You'll never touch a lady's age.
Damn, yeah, okay, fair enough.
But yes, you may want to modify your weight as you would deem appropriate. But yes,
Kill?
you're.
I'll put it at like 80 pounds. She's lost 25 pounds.
Yeah. So she's looking a bit. I don't know. Scrawny. Yeah, a bit frail.
Gaunt.
And
Alright.
yeah, you're sort of shown out of the holding area and back up into sort of a almost like a sort of reception area, and you're shown into one of the little meeting rooms.
Yeah.
And
Welcome back to society.
Yeah.
Enjoy your imprisonment. Please come again.
How would you rate your imprisonment from 1 to 10?
Please leave us a
1
review
being
on Gmail.
fucking awful, and 10 being that was really pleasant. I'd like to stay again, please.
Remember, you're all part of the system. Goodbye.
Be well.
I've been on
Big work.
Thomas Cook holidays. I've treated you worse.
And yeah, you just kind of left for a bit to just kind
I'm
of.
like, if Faye's like
yeah,
holding
I
me
would
up,
be
I'm just like
holding.
holding onto her arm, but I'm like squishing
Yeah.
just, like her arm and like her face, and just making sure I'm not hallucinating.
Yeah, just basically propping her up and
Yeah, again,
carrying her through.
your eyes are kind of getting used to like the light again, and yeah, just the senses possibly a bit overwhelming initially
Yeah.
because it's been reasonably quiet.
Would have got
reasonably
the
dark.
blanket out and sort of wrapped it so it's sort of possibly over her head too. Oh, babushka there!
Yay!
Just to keep her free. Everyone had a yawny, didn't they?
Okay, so you're putting all your gear back on, so to speak.
I'll carry it.
Just
I'll
still
carry
wearing your rags
I mean, I've
with a
got
blanket.
the equipment is my robe of, I can't even say it with my else
Scintillating stars.
Scintillating colours.
Nice.
And my wand and the lantern. Like, it's all a bit heavy for me at the minute. I think I'm
I'll
just gonna
carry
like,
all
carry
the
it in a
stuff.
bag.
Yeah.
I'll carry all of it.
And like, whilst my leather was like black, it's technically leather. So it's like leather chest pieces with
Yeah.
flowy arm bits.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
it's all a bit weighty.
Okay, so
I don't understand how you look the same. What happened to you? What have they done? Or is this all some ploy to get me again?
Quinnis, the judiciary system here is a lot different to what you're used to.
Is it really? I mean, we froze people in time in my place.
In your place, if you froze people in time, here they speed them up within it. They expedite time within the cell to make you live out your sentence longer.
faster.
Faster, yes.
Faster.
I would say that seems needlessly cruel, but it's probably what I deserved.
Why did you do it?
Oh God. I'm sorry, I'm struggling a bit with the roleplay side of things at the minute. My head's going a bit funny.
Head or hair?
Head. I'm trying to remember why I said her reasoning was.
Protecting children.
Well, yeah, but it was overwhelmingly just a, I'm sick of this.
Oh, and to free your people of the slavery of
Yeah,
managing the prison.
the whole production line of us coming out and living our lives in servitude of that stupid, overwhelming building and its stupid inhabitants. An entire race of people dedicated to the protection and guarding of the worst kind of scum you can imagine.
It's not a great existence.
It's not a great existence, and having had the decision, I'd probably do it again. Not that I would like to have that option thrust upon me.
No. It's always tough dealing with decisions to go against the norm.
If anything, banishment's somewhat of a relief. I no longer have to think and be the mind for my people. But I hope they're doing well.
That's what I was going to say. As long as you keep them in your heart.
And out of my sight. They are better off without me. Though I hope that they are happier for my actions.
That is to be seen. And it's to be seen.
You girls want to buy some turnips?
Fuck off!
Well,
Where are we now?
you've kind of left. You're just kind of
Sorry.
walking.
Just walking
Yeah.
in a little bubble of our own
Yeah,
self.
you just kind of got a little blanket around and you're just kind of talking as you kind of
Ari
walking
went that
along.
she realistically wouldn't have told someone to F off. She would have gone, there's no people for 30 years now, there's people everywhere. All over the place.
Let's
It's very satisfying telling NPCs to fuck off.
let's get you a bath.
I think that would be good. I have forgotten what fresh, clean water feels like.
Yes. Well, Callisto was heading into Chases, so
Callisto.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly, Callisto was not particularly fond of me upon the last meeting.
you were lucid of that.
You were lucid of that.
I was aware.
I made it. No, I made it quite clear.
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't sure whether she had disconnected
From reality, I see.
Yeah. At that point. Yeah.
Maybe better for you to deal with the Callisto
so
situation. If
you're
things are exactly how I've left them 30 years ago, I am fairly certain he will not want to see me right now.
Exactly.
so you're heading to
The yawning portal!
the yawning
I
portal.
don't know. I'm not going where I feel it was going.
Would I think that the yawning portal is probably the best place to go, or would?
You wouldn't know that Callisto is going to the yawning portal.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
and
doing that decision.
No, but to be fair, you should go there because you literally said to me that's exactly where you're going to take her. So
Exactly.
you've got to change it just because you know I'm going there now.
Yeah.
Well, no, I'm thinking baths. Do I know that there are baths?
Well,
at
there's
the yawning
rooms there. You stayed in rooms there before. Yeah, you
Yeah,
stayed
we
in
did,
rooms
yeah.
there before.
portal? Okay, yeah, I'll take it to yawning portal.
Okay. Okay. Callisto,
See, senorita.
you arrive at the yawning portal.
Yes.
And it's actually reasonably quiet in here at the moment.
I'm looking for management.
Okay.
I'll go to the bar. Excuse me?
Bonnie, the waitress, is there, and she's like, well, that's wanna be an ale?
No, thank you. I was hoping to see if the new owner is in.
Drizzt is he is around. I think he might be busy at the moment, but if you don't mind waiting, I'll let him know you're waiting.
Yes, okay. I'll go up and I'll be up at the gambling tables.
Okay. Sorry, what was your name? sir?
Callisto.
Callisto.
Calypso.
Okay. Callisto.
Thank you. I'm gonna go up to
Callisto the Triton.
That is the one. Well, actually, you just reminded me. Have you seen another Titan in here recently?
Yeah. I have actually. Carsten?
Gaston, that is the one. Do you know what he's up to here? I've been trying to track him down, and we keep missing each other.
I'll be honest. I don't know. I don't tend to ask too many questions unless people are forthcoming. You know.
No, that is fair enough.
But yeah, he was in not last night. I think it was the night before. He was selling something to a couple of dwarves.
Ah, okay. As the dwarves in at the moment, or?
Oh, I don't think so. They might be upstairs, maybe, but they're not down
So,
here.
I'm
but,
going to go upstairs to the gambling tables and see if I can see them.
Yeah, I think they were doing a deal of some kind. Like there was, some goods or money changing hands.
Do you
But
know
I don't know
what's-
more than that.
Yes, I will have an ale. Is that all right, actually?
Of course.
There's nothing fancy, just a nice ale. Just a standard
Well,
ale.
we've got the house ale. The
Perfect. House ale will do.
perfect. And she hands you a very large
Yeah.
tankard of ale.
Very good.
So that's 2 silver.
I would like to state the ladies.
Perfect.
Not like to ask
Anything else for you?
No,
Breakfast or
no, thank you. That's okay. I'm just-
no? Okay, very well.
I'll just
Well,
head up to the
if you
gambling
need
tables.
anything, just give me a shout. I'm
Thank-
Bonnie.
Thank you very much.
I'll be the waitress for today.
Perfect. I'll just head up to the gambling tables.
Okay.
Looking for the dwarves on the way.
Make a perception check.
15.
15.
Who's that? Penny. What was her name?
Bonnie.
Bonnie, that was it.
So you head upstairs.
Yeah.
And as you're sort of heading towards the gambling tables, you do notice there are a pair of dwarves sat off in a booth just off to one side. They look like they're not wearing armor or anything. They might be merchants or something like that, maybe.
I wander over.
And one kind of notices you, and he's like, "Yeah, what do you want?"
So, sorry to intrude. I was just hoping you might understand my friend was here yesterday, or was another one of. I mean, was the day before another one of myself? There's not many of us, but-
You're with Carston, eh?
Well, I'm not with him. I'm trying to find him, and I've not met many Tritons out here, and was hoping to catch up with him. I understand you spoke to him. I don't need to know what you're talking about. Just if you know where he might be, or
Well, actually, we're meeting him this evening.
oh, perfect. Would you mind if I said hello when he comes in?
I'd appreciate if we could conclude our business first, and
Absolutely.
then what you do with him after that is entirely up to you.
Absolutely fine, sir.
We have some business, so
Not a problem. I will leave you to attend to your business.
yeah, no worries. What was your name? Sorry, there.
Callisto.
Callisto. Right.
Yes. Perfect.
He mentioned your name.
He mentioned my name.
Yeah. You're a king or something.
Yes. No, but yes. Depends who you ask. In the
I
right-
see.
in the
You're
right-
like a grifter.
In the right places, I'm a king. I'm a little bit more than this, what you say, grifter?
Yeah. On some days, I'm a king too. You get what I mean?
No.
yeah.
Not quite like that. I mean, I actually am a king, and I share in the royal seal on the ring.
Oh, fancy.
No,
That's Corbier, right?
yes, no, I actually am. It's just I haven't actually married the queen yet, so I'm a king to be. But if it needs be, I can be a king.
Ooh. Huh. Well, make a insight check.
Me body lies over the ocean. 17.
You get the impression that like they seem to know something, or
Okay.
they're holding back something. He's like, well, it's been nice
yes, it's been a
meeting you,
pleasure meeting
Your
you.
Majesty.
Honestly, there is no need. But I mean, you said Karsten knew I was a king, and
Like you said, there's not many of you around. Word gets round, as you know.
yes, I understand. Okay, but you seem to recognize Cormier quite quickly.
Oh, yeah, I've never been there, but yeah.
But you knew the seal.
Yeah, I mean it's quite distinctive, isn't it? Is that a dragon or something?
There's a dragon, isn't
Yeah.
it? Yes, it is.
Yeah, I'm sure that. Yeah.
Okay.
We've never been there, have we? The guy's like, no, definitely not been there.
Okay.
He literally, you can tell that this is the second guy he's talking to. He's been completely caught off guard. He's just like, Yeah, no, we've never
Staring at him like, okay. Well, it was nice meeting you both.
Yes, and you,
And you take care now.
and you.
Very well, goodbye. I sort of suspiciously look at them up and I leave and go to the gambling tables.
Okay. You guys,
Mm-hmm.
you arrive at the yawning portal. And,
Is Dernan around at all?
you have a look for Dernan. You don't immediately see him.
Okay.
You see Bonnie, but that's...
He's not in his usual spot over there.
he is not.
Okay. I'll flag down Bonnie.
Bonnie?
Good day, Bonnie. I've met her before.
Once, yeah.
Yeah. Good day, Bonnie. I was wondering if...
Some breakfast, right? That's what you guys need, I can tell. Oh, look at her. She looks like she needs a good meal.
Yes.
I'm sorry, that was a bit rude of me. I didn't mean it quite like that sounded.
Breakfast in the bath.
Was I giving my money back, by the way?
Sorry?
Was I giving my money back?
Yes.
All of my possessions?
Nothing is missing.
That's fine. Yes, check.
Yeah, fair.
Okay.
You do check it quite meticulously and
Yeah.
everything is still...
When I've got 30 years of shoddy memory, she wouldn't know.
Yeah, it's true. If there's a few coins missing
Yeah.
here or there.
Breakfast in the bath, please.
A bath? Yes. One or two baths? Or are you sharing?
Not intimately in that way.
No. Twin baths, please.
No problem. With a room or just in the bathing chambers?
Just in the bathing chambers.
Very well. I'll bring the food first, or would you prefer the bath first?
I prefer the bath first, please.
Bath first, okay.
Could I also request, do you have some scissors or a small barber's blade?
Yeah, scissors. I'm pretty sure I can find you some. Sure. Okay. Well, the bathing rooms are on the third floor. So you have to go up to the second floor, past the gambling tables, to the next set of stairs, and up to the third floor, and then right at the back there. You can't miss them. I'll bring your food up in say half an hour. Will that be okay?
That'd be sufficient.
Perfect. So 2 bars and 2 meals. An ale or wine or
I'll take an ale, please.
an ale? Perfect. House ale or something in particular? Do you want an ale?
House ale, please.
Perfect.
It's been a long night.
And for you?
I will have a small red wine.
Okay.
Very small.
Elvish wine or
Yes, please.
very well.
Something nice. I haven't had wine in 3 decades.
So for
That's a very long January.
Yes.
Ooh.
We're also like very hyper aware that she's malnourished and like not very good right now.
Just being in the same room as it, you know, just be wasted. It'll be 8 silver.
I
Got that.
wish to make that.
While it's taking your feeble fingers to find it, I'll give Bonnie a gold.
Okay.
Okay.
And yeah, she sort of puts it in and she's sort of rustling around for some change.
Bonnie, don't worry about the change.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
You're always incredibly helpful.
Well, we do our best here at the Yawning Portal, and our new manager is committed to providing a very unique experience here. Yeah, we'll be opening the pit soon to Undermountain. So that's going to be exciting.
Where's Dernan? Is he still employed here, or is...
No, Dernan has taken it upon himself to retire.
I see. It's a shame. He was a good man.
he was. I do miss him, but he had some health issues which that come with age. He's an elderly gentleman now, and he just wants to take care of himself a bit more. And I fully appreciate that.
Depending on when we've seen him, was he elderly?
Yeah. I suppose in sort of medieval times, it was probably mid-50s.
Okay.
Okay.
So he was greying and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh shit, if greying's a sign of being elderly, was it?
Because the only reason is that I've seen pictures of him and he's like matte brown hair, so. But anyway.
Stop metroing.
Yeah, no, that's
Better.
I'm trying to stop myself from metroing. Because otherwise I'd be like, oh, that's really high.
This is the benefit. I know nothing about the law. Fuck all. You could throw anything at me, I'd be like, yeah, sounds right.
Just a quick thing. Dylan and I were talking about possible performances. Is that something that the new manager Drizzt?
Drizzt, yes,
Drizzt.
he's a drow.
Is
And
he?
usually they're a bit more unsavoury, but Master Drizzt is a very nice man.
Oh, he's a good sword yeah.
I thought he was a rapper. It was a D-Riz.
No, his name's actually Doug. But he met Snoop Dogg as Drizzle.
Oh, Drizzle, man, he's
Well, isn't that Idris Elba's
Driss.
DJ name? DJ Driz.
Yeah.
Drizzt.
Yeah.
Is it
So
Drizzt?
this is D-R-I-Z-Z-T.
Drizzt.
Is the Drizzt.
Driz.
Yes, would Master Drizzt be interested in performers?
It's quite possible. He's got a couple of appointments today, and a couple of there's a gentleman waiting to see him. But if you've got a bit of time, depending on how long these appointments take, perhaps by the time you finish your breakfast, he might be free. I can.
Whenever he can fit me in.
Okay, I'll let him know you're waiting.
Thank you. And so third floor, up past gambling tables and.
Yeah, upper floor, past the gambling tables, up the second flight of stairs, right at the back. Can't miss it. And we'll have the baths ready for you.
Thank you.
Okay. If there's anything else you need, you let me know. I'll be here all day. I'm Bonnie. Happy to serve you.
Thank you.
Thank you, bud.
And just want to say I didn't mean anything by my comment earlier.
I think she's already forgotten because I can't remember either. That's all right.
To the left, Calpurnia.
Well, quite about the drow being unsavoury or something.
No,
you
look
accepted.
Yeah.
She gets mistaken for a drow, fair enough, and just having someone go, well, we know that there's drow types.
Cool.
Still no sign of them drowning.
Oh, just the one.
Just the one
It's not
drow.
even my racism, but I'm now feeling affected.
Okay,
Bloody
so
racists.
you head
That's humans.
up the stairs,
Yeah.
and as you are approaching the gambling tables, you see none other but Signor Callisto.
Do I notice them?
Make
Bear in
a
mind I'm gambling.
Make a perception check.
17.
Yes, you notice them.
I ignore them.
I have a passive stealth of 17.
I ignore them.
I lead when it's past Callisto.
Okay. And
Damn, damn it, fight!
Deal gross.
And
I
you head
gamble more intently.
to the other side, up the stairs, and you go get yourselves bathed, cleaned.
I stumble at some point.
Cut your hair or whatever it is you want to do with your scissors.
Big
Would you like a hand styling your hair?
I was just going to cut the bulk of it off, if I'm honest. But if you feel you can do something better, then do go ahead.
I'll give it a go.
Make a barbery check.
Bob reach.
Luck.
Oh,
What would that even come out?
11 plus anything? Dexterity?
yes.
Okay, 16.
16. Yes, you actually do a pretty decent job. Not like supermodel grade or anything, but pretty passable. Like,
I'm used to cutting mine back into the
yeah,
style. It's
yeah. I mean, you say infinitely better than it was, and almost to the level that you would probably have paid someone to style it for you. So yeah,
I'm gonna say it was that messed
Gone
up
from
that
full-
it's gone from how you remember it being like almost at waist length to now it's just like she couldn't have fucked it.
Get
Get rid of it.
yeah.
I
And you
don't
probably
know.
had to cut quite a bit off
Yeah,
Yeah,
because of
it
like
was
all
disgusting.
matted and
It was
rancid.
like one big dreadlock at one
Yeah,
point.
one big dreadlock.
Disgusting.
it's the new, when you step out of the bath, it's the new bath mat.
Oh, that's not good.
No.
And yeah, then you brought some food, and yeah, you just kind of sit,
Chill out.
chill. Yeah, you just kind of
Which with our feet up in the bath.
yeah, exactly.
Just relax in the warm water.
Yeah, I mean the
Enjoy
warm
not
water
smelling
is
of grossness.
yeah is actually feels great. It's like probably the warmest you've felt in 30 years. it's
A
It
curse
is-
of the prison cell
yeah.
to be consistently cold regardless of temperature.
yeah, it's heavenly for you right now. Callisto.
See.
I'd like you to make a sleight of hand check, please.
Good. Do you need any more than
Maybe.
that? 20, not natural.
Ooh.
I thought my
Don't.
was better than that.
You
Apparently
got
not.
plus 13 sleight of hand.
No, plus 1.
Oh, I was looking at a different thing, sorry.
Plus 13, that'd be amazing.
I rolled a 7 and I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, from 19.
So yeah, you play,
Gamble.
play a few hands of blackjack, and yeah, you make yourself 60 gold in profit.
Huzzah! Yeah, I wouldn't be gambling with matters of money. Money's not flush for me at the moment. But, yeah. 60 gold sounds good to me. I'll take it. And I'm gambling basically to the wee hours and hopefully getting this meeting with Drizzt. Dr. Riz.
Con would probably make more sense.
I was thinking it would, but I didn't know which. Because I was also going, if you go the other way, like, would you, with that?
But yeah, if you want to do that, that
Yeah.
would be somewhat logical.
Temporary contract.
No. Other way around.
One of the dwarves comes over to you.
Mine's
He's
not
like,
there, this one gone.
It is the quieter one of the two.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh yeah, Calypso?
Yes.
Doing quite well at the old tables, huh? Yeah. Mind if I join you?
By all means, please have a seat.
My sorry for my business partner earlier. He hasn't quite got the hang of how business works yet.
That's okay.
Now, I may know a bit of information which would be quite interesting to you.
Yes.
But I've also got some expenses which, if you'd be willing to compensate me for those expenses, I would be happy to give you the information that you would like. Say, 100 gold?
What information is it pertaining to? At least some guidance, because I know a lot of things already.
Well, it's about your friend, and about what he's up to. Your friend Carsten, yes, the other blue fella.
Carsten Gresley.
Why?
Carsten Gresley, totally.
Why don't I pay you 50 gold? And if the information is worth it, I will pay you the other 50 gold.
Oh, trust me, this will be worth it.
Then this deal is perfect for you.
Well, then, you'll have no issue with the 100 gold then, hmm?
If the information is good.
Oh.
I'll put 50 gold on the table.
I'll tell you some of the information.
Okay.
And then upon the receipt of the other 50 gold, I'll tell you the rest of the information.
Very well.
Well, your friend is buying a special type of poison.
Yes.
Because, well, you see, he's a killer.
I'll get the other 50 gold out. Go on.
Well, you see, he works for the, one of the Thieves Guild. And, word is, he's just picked up a big contract.
Interesting.
To kill, a certain kingly person.
That is very interesting.
Now, I strictly deal in goods. I don't want to have anything to do with murder. You know what I'm saying?
I understand.
Hence why I'm coming to you. Hmm?
Potentially I won't meet this person today then. I think I will keep myself to myself.
Just thought you would want to know.
I appreciate your concern, and I slide another 50 gold across to him.
Very gracious of you.
That information was definitely worth the money. And should anything else come to light, maybe a little heads up.
Well, myself and my brother, we're meeting him later to deliver the poison.
Perfect.
That's what our business deal is for. So it would be appreciated if you didn't get involved before then. Obviously, it'd be good for us to get paid.
Of course.
But once we'd figured out what he was doing with the poison, that became a bit more tricky. We thought, well, there aren't any kings around here.
Mm-hmm.
And then you showed up and it all made sense.
Well, if you should happen to ask, I think I might be meeting a friend of mine in the City of Dead tomorrow at about 1 a.m.
City of the Dead? Why would you go there? That place is dangerous.
That's precisely why I'm meeting my friends there, if you should ask.
Huh. Let the dead take care of him for you.
I think
That's a good plan, I like that.
I think we said the Central Crypt was where we were meeting.
Central Crypt.
Just if he happens
1
to ask.
o'clock tonight.
The chapel, crypt chapel thing.
at the Central Chapel,
d-
1
yeah,
o'clock
it's now
tonight.
6 a.m. isn't
Yeah.
it? Yes, tonight, yes.
Okay, well, sure I can get a few gold out of him for that information.
You can. Use that to your advantage. In fact, if he's coming here, I think I will get out of the way. So there's
We're not scheduled to meet him till much later, so he'll be fine for it.
Well, I think I'm done here. I finished my ale and I saw some quite unsavory people come in earlier, so I think I'm done with this.
Oh, well, he looks around and he's like, oh, yeah, I mean, you have got to be careful of them beholders and...
Beholders are lovely. I say thank you very much, and wander down to Bonnie at the bar.
Yep.
Does this or say, Bonnie, I'm sorry, I cannot stay any longer, but I understand.
He's just finishing his meeting. He said he'd be ready for you in a couple of minutes.
Oh, okay. Well, I will wait a couple of minutes. Sorry, I thought.
Oh,
I
it's
didn't
okay.
want to intrude, so I thought if I was.
It's not a problem, sir.
I will wait here, sir. I will have.
Sure. Let me get you on the house, and then she gives you an ale.
Oh, thank you very much. Oh, it's
So
5 o'clock somewhere.
So did you manage to find out anything about your friend?
Yes, a little bit. Yes,
That's good.
I'm trying to catch up with him. Actually, I've not seen him, and it was nice to try and meet another Triton at some point. But
Well, I'm sure you'll probably bump into him sooner or later.
I will, hopefully so.
Oh, there he is now. Drizzt, and Drizzt comes over. He's got sort of pretty sort of dark grey skin, purple eyes, long silver hair, and he has a black panther sort of walking next to him. A couple of very ornate, very sort of nice-looking scimitars.
Charisma 70.
Yeah, I think the
Stop showing us who he is.
Oh, for God's sake, stop mettering there.
Stop mettering.
Stop mettering, you're showing you what he looks like. You don't actually know what he looks like, and I can't just imagine a very attractive drow.
Yeah,
You're doing everything, Murray. Get out
I
of
want to say the stats for him, I think, put his charisma at about 15. So he's not an unattractive person. And he kind of talks to you in a very soft tone, and he's like,
I sort of bow my head and I'm just like, pleasure to meet you.
and he shakes your hand.
Yeah.
He's like, pleasure to meet you,
Callisto Wavewalker.
Callisto. Well met. Welcome to my humble establishment.
Thank you. I
Were you the performer, or...?
I can perform, yes. I'm an
okay.
actor.
Brilliant. We were looking for performers.
Okay, that wasn't quite perfect. I can perform, and yes, I'm looking for something
Excellent.
to.
We've got one last spot for free for performing. And what do you do? Do you sing? Dance?
I act.
Act.
I perform.
Oh, that's not quite what I was expecting.
Have you never heard a sonnet read aloud and with impassion and endeavour, and the entire audience is rapt on your every word? I can make people cry, I can make people laugh.
Show me. And he sort of pulls up a chair and just kind of sits there and with a small elven wine and almost like a on-the-spot audition.
Is he like stroking his cat?
Yeah, yes.
Okay. Take a breath. Come on, Callisto, you've prepared your entire life for this. I cast prestidigitation to I can dim lights, can't I? Oh no, I can snuff out a light. God damn it.
I'm not helping.
Stop my splat.
Okay, fine. I cast fog cloud around my feet.
Not sure whether it might steal that.
Well, I'm just trying to remember anything, but I'm going to have to make it up on the spot. Imagine the atmosphere. I can create this, and then I create sparks out of my hand, and then I can make a sound with precipitation as well. So I make a little thunder clap. It's not very. I don't think it's a very loud sound. You can make a shower of sparks, puff of wind, faint musical notes, or an odd odor.
Okay.
So
What's that?
make a little sort of. It was a cold and stormy night when my ship was wrecked on the shore. So drawing him in. I had been sailing for weeks. No sight of land until this storm washed me ashore. My boat was broken in two. With no sign of anyone on this island, I searched. After 2 days, I could not find anything. There was no shelter, there was no food. It was just myself, alone. Or so I thought.
Dun, dun, dun.
It was late on the third night when I heard it, and I make footsteps. Quiet at first, but then, before you knew it, you got a way to find out more, and that is what I can do. I can bring performance like this to the stage.
Make a performance check.
Good, come on.
Sign in next week to find out.
Oh my god.
Roll that one. You luck. Not used to. Oh, I'm not on a long rest. I'm not on a long rest. Oh, balls. Ah, well, I'm not getting. Well, there you go. You got your performance slot. What do you think?
I thought it was pretty shit.
Okay.
Now, that's not to say you wouldn't find a good audience in a theatre or something like that, but for this place, I need like a singer or a
No, I
dancer or...
I get it. But to be honest, that wasn't quite why I wanted to speak to you.
Oh,
Sorry, you waylaid me with that, and sorry, any chance I get to perform my love. No, this was, I wanted to speak to you. Obviously, I understand you've bought the place, and I hear you're reopening the fighting pits. The place you can fight?
not a fighting pit per se.
Okay.
Let me show you. And
Okay.
he takes you over to the large circular
Yeah.
opening in the floor. And you can see the grate that sort of was there
Yeah.
has been removed.
Okay.
And he kind of gestures down into the black, empty pit.
Yeah.
He's like, this pit,
Yes.
this chasm leads to a place known as Undermountain. A vast network of labyrinthine caves. It is said that miles beneath the surface, there is a crazy wizard who lives there. And long ago, there were contests around who could go furthest into
Interesting.
this complex, this labyrinth. And rumour was it, at one point there was even a small underground town there called Skullport. And it's been long since abandoned, but it's my hope that we can start these contests again.
This sounds very exciting. Well, I must be honest with you. I was wondering if you needed any financial investment in help, or are you? I imagine you're probably very well sorted, but if you were starting something new, I'm happy to invest.
If you end up owning the one in Portugal.
That's responsibility.
I have invested. I have invested my entire life's savings into acquiring this establishment. However, do you have any experience running an establishment like this?
Well, no, but I thought you could do with a financial backing in terms of giving yourself a buffer or a sort of net to. And it was just I thought I would make inquiries, and if it was something of interest, I could put up a plan or something. And this has been a very nice establishment for me since I've been here. And when I heard there was new owners, I understand the pressure of new businesses starting up. I thought I would just offer an hand.
I apologise, Callisto. I have never heard of your name or of any deeds you have accomplished.
Fair enough.
Tell me a bit about yourself.
My name is Callisto Wavewalker. I am from the Triton City, from the Sea of Fallen Stars. I made my way to onto land 6-7 years ago.
Why?
I had differences with how things were being run in back home.
So you not a fan of authority?
No, I've got no problem with authority. It was my calling was not with the Triton people. My calling was somewhere else, and I wanted to explore other opportunities. I'd been told my entire life a Triton is born in Akmar and stays there. That's what I heard, and I thought this cannot be it. And if I'm being 100% honest, the death of my mother was a big catalyst. There was not a lot keeping me there, and I'm glad I made the move.
So you left your home city and came to Waterdeep?
No, I went to a different place first of all. I cannot remember it because of course I was there for Marsemba. I was in Marsemba for 3 years, 2-3 years, and that is where I learned to act. Not long enough practicing.
I very briefly visited Marsemba once. So
the Purple Curtain. That was where I. And
a long time ago.
And I've been traveling ever since, and I met the Queen at Suzail. And I am to be wed. I'm engaged to the Queen.
Sorry, you're engaged to the Queen of Cormia?
Yes. Engaged to be wed to the Queen of Cormia. Kelatne.
Surely your responsibilities would be elsewhere then, and you would, in fact, really be able to offer much.
Well, no, see, I'm trying to offer financial help as much as anything.
Well,
If you have it covered, that is fine. But
I was hoping for someone that could provide money, yes, but also assist in other ways.
okay.
I myself am an adventurer, and I may not always be able to be here.
I see. Okay. Well,
So someone who could perhaps manage things on a more day-to-day basis, perhaps invest in its
in its clientele, in its
well, its refurbishment and
Okay.
and so on, and in exchange for a return out of the profits. But I myself am not an innkeeper or a bar person. It is not who I am.
I have to be honest. That might not be the job for me. However, I have a very good friend who it might be perfect for.
Interesting.
He is a human. He knows the place like the back of his hand. He's lived in Waterdeep. He knows the clientele. He gets on with people. He's charismatic, and he is single, so he has no ties.
And he would have money to invest.
I can provide the money for him, and he could invest.
And just so we're on the same kind of page here,
Yes.
we're talking quite a substantial investment.
We're talking tens of thousands.
I was thinking probably 50,000 for a 15% share.
That is something probably I could manage.
Okay. Well, I'd be interested in meeting this friend of yours.
Perfect.
Perhaps we can make an arrangement to meet.
Perfect.
Bonnie will be able to sort something out once you've discussed this with your friend.
That would be a pleasure.
Speaking of Bonnie, she's kind of and she kind of cautiously sort of
Yeah.
comes over. She's like, Mr. Callisto, sir.
Yes.
Your friend, he's here. He's just over there.
Who is she pointing to?
The other,
Oh, the other Triton. Okay.
the Carsten, and he just kind of there. He's like,
I wave really gleefully. And
sorry, I didn't mean to disturb. I just thought I know
Oh.
you said it was really important that you caught up with your friend. I just thought I'd let you know that.
yes, no, that's fantastic. Sorry, Drizzt, absolute pleasure to meet you. I will get the meeting arranged, and I will bring my friend, and you can meet him, and I can go into finances and sort out the finances for this.
No problem. Just
I will get it organized for you. Perfect.
excellent. And Bonnie says, "Oh, there's one other person waiting to see you." And he's like, "Very well, bring them through."
I
And,
will
it's been a pleasure meeting you, Callisto, and
sit in pleasure.
I will see you soon.
Yes.
This point, Bonnie comes to collect you. And he's like, "Oh, you Master Drizzt is free now. If you wanted to speak to him."
Oh, perfect. Had we been in there for about a short rest?
Yeah, about half an hour.
Nobody got one muggle form.
That's it.
Nice.
About this
Which one do you want?
What?
Where is this?
Everything dice.
Everything is
Yes.
awesome.
All sold out on their pre-orders. Start 2nd of the 2nd. They're on Instagram if you want to tag them up on there.
I still find out how getting that edges so nice.
Edges of what?
edges of the dice.
Oh, they're like proper sharp, are they? Like?
Yeah, but I don't want to know if they're using a pressure pot or a vacuum, and if they're using which one. They're using pore resin or injection molding.
We have plans.
Not those kind of plans. I'm not retailing it. I have a hobby of a load of resin in a garage that needs using.
I'm gonna make your own D's.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god,
Because I don't own any D's, I'm gonna make some D's.
Yeah.
clearly you've got no D's. So.
D's.
So yeah, I would have
D's nuts.
rested while bathing, got myself back up, know the importance of these kind of business meetings,
Yep.
and I would have put on the fancy dress that I took from Quinnis's.
That you stole from me.
I
Absolutely.
know, I asked you and you said.
I guess I did. Yeah, fair enough.
Okay. So Bonnie takes you down to the second floor where Drist is patiently waiting with his panther just kind of sat across his lap, stroking it. And it's like, well met,
Feora.
Feora, and you're a performer?
Yes, I was in discussions with Dernan about potentially putting on shows here for some work.
Okay. Well, I can't necessarily honour anything that Dernan has said, but
I understand.
we are looking for a performer. You don't do like poems and stuff, do you?
No, I'm a fire dancer.
Excellent. Yeah, this is what we're looking for.
See the spicy one.
Spicy
I mean, I just.
Put it in the lingerie, it melts away.
What's got you down?
Well, I just had a meeting with another fellow who was a performer, and it was quite possibly the worst thing I've ever seen in my life.
I feel so sorry for you.
What's your plus?
I literally wanted to gouge out my own eyes.
Well, hopefully my performance can put you back in.
Just
Fire
pour
spirits.
gunpowder into my ears and light it.
Did you need a match?
So that one over
And I just light my finger up.
So I'm really hoping that you're actually quite good, because after that I don't think I can take anymore.
Let me show you.
Show me what you got.
So I'll go through a little basic routine,
Yeah,
but I'll put on a couple of bells and whistles for it.
yeah.
So we'll throw out a couple of fire gouts, just small ones, just to make a show. I'll light my whip as well and start wishing it round and
Nice.
making a crack every so often, and then we'll finale up into a burning hands.
Nice. Okay, performance check. Yeah, that one.
Luck.
You got any luck left?
I've got one left.
Oh.
15.
Okay, that's not terrible.
It's better than one.
Or 9.
Yeah, that's not actually that bad. I mean, compared to what I've seen previously, this is magnificent. So, what are your rates? What do you charge
Well,
on a per night basis? Say 3 performances a night.
3 performances in a night?
Yeah, 3 say 30-minute performances per night.
Well, oh, sorry. I am also a bit of an adventurer as well, and so it would possibly not be able to do 3 performances a night every night.
Right. what are we thinking for the next 3 months?
We do look to be in Waterdeep for a little while, so maybe if you're not wholly sold on me at the moment, maybe a couple of free performances to win your favour. Show you what I can do.
I'm interested. I want to hire you. So what do you charge? And what kind of term am I looking at? Like a year?
So out of game question, what have I previously worked for? What would be reasonable to me?
Well, typically you've done quite upmarket performances. Thinking of Session 0 and things like that, where you were performing in front of nobles and things like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, you were probably getting paid like
10,000 gold a night.
well, probably not that crazy, but
How much I got paid?
yeah, I want to say, because again, a lot of what you would have been paid to a degree would have been tips and things like that,
Yeah.
and gratuities from the crowd as you were walking through and things like that. But yeah, I would imagine you probably getting paid like 5 gold a performance plus tips. I would guess.
Okay. So the way I've done performances in the past is more of a infrequent spectacle to get the crowds wanting it. If everybody sees the same show over and over again, then it becomes stale and needs freshening up. Whereas if you build the anticipation for the next show, then it draws in more of a crowd and possibly gets overbooked and makes tickets a bit harder to come by. That's how I've worked before.
So I've got an idea. Oh, yeah, this is good. Okay. The grand reopening night.
Yes.
We could suspend a small platform over where the
Entrance to the below was.
exactly. You could be dancing on there magnificently. Amazing performance. Platform lifts up, flames everywhere, and the portal to Undermountain is revealed.
I love it.
Right? It has to be a larger performance, maybe an hour.
Of course.
An hour of dancing.
I would need a possible stagehand or two.
That shouldn't be a problem. Okay. How does 50 gold sound?
That's what
Plus expenses, plus any food and drink that you need on the night, free of charge.
Sounds fantastic. 50 was what I was thinking.
Excellent. Well, we've still got some refurbishments to do, but they should be ready in about probably about 10 days. So, be okay for that?
10 days time.
10 days.
Brilliant. I shall remember. I'll think of what I need.
If you need rehearsals and things like that, that shouldn't be a problem.
Just off the cuff, you said gunpowder, pouring it into your ear.
Yes.
Possibly something to do with gunpowder, maybe some small sets of fire set on the platform that people might not be able to see. Flash in the pan kind of thing.
Okay. Yeah. Whatever you need. You let Bonnie know. She'll make all the arrangements.
Brilliant. I'll work that out. Thank you so much.
That's not a problem. I think the opening night's going to be important. Something everyone talks about for weeks to come.
Yes, of course.
Excellent.
I will do you proud.
One last thing. You're traveling with someone?
Yes, a few people actually. We're just a bit disjointed at the moment. But my friend Quinnis is upstairs having a bath.
She's the drow lady, yes?
She's not a drow. She's a star elf.
We don't all look the same. Sorry.
Destroying everything.
This is not a present.
I'm not familiar with this star elf.
You come from a beer. Different planes of existence. The material, the plane of air. It was the plane of air, wasn't it?
No matter. I was merely curious.
Why?
I will see you in 10 days.
Brilliant. And if you need me for anything, I can be here at a moment's notice.
Very well. Good day. I have other business to attend to.
Thank you so much.
And he jumps up and heads off.
Cool.
And he's like, well, that went well.
Yes, it was fantastic, wasn't it?
Welcome to the team.
Thank you, buddy. I look forward to working with you.
Well, I've got a few customers to see to, but if you need anything, just give me a shout, okay?
Of course. Anything you need from me, you shout right back.
Okay.
And I'll head back to Quinnis.
Callisto.
Yes.
So, you've headed away from Drizzt.
Yeah.
Are you going to Karsten, or
Yeah,
you...
I'm going to Carson. He's waved at me.
Okay.
I'm pretending I don't know that he wants to kill me.
Okay. Yes, you go over, and there's like, well met. And he reaches his hand out to shake your hand.
Shakes hand. I cannot believe it. Another...
Callisto, right?
Yes. How did you know? How did you know?
Oh, well, yeah. Word gets around. Lots of talk going around that you're going to be a king soon.
Apparently so. I mean, I'm engaged to a queen, so I suppose that might make me a king.
That's incredible. Oh. Wow. So, how did you get here?
I've been travelling for years. I left Akenar 6 years ago now? 5-6 years ago?
Oh, wow.
What about you?
Oh, I was I was born in Waterdeep.
You were not born...
No, I've never been there.
Oh, I did not know there was...
My parents left there a long time ago, but yeah, I was born here.
I did not know there were Titans that had left.
I
I suppose it makes sense. I left, so there must be others, but...
I guess they probably don't talk about it much. They didn't survive the spell plague, unfortunately. But
oh, I'm so sorry to hear that.
it's okay. these things happen.
Yeah, it is still very sad. So
Yeah, it was a difficult time, but yeah, things happen. Yeah, but
well, no, it is lovely to meet. And somebody said to me there was another Triton in town. I thought I could not believe it. So I thought.
I'd also heard similar rumours, and I've only ever met one other Triton in my whole life, and then I had these rumours that this Triton man, and it was going to be the king of Cormier. I was like, doesn't sound right, but I've heard it a few times, and I thought I'd have to meet that. And that's how on earth did you manage that? That's an impressive feat, winning the heart of a queen.
I'm not quite sure myself, to be honest, but it all happened quite quickly, and yes, it was a bit of a whirlwind romance, and I'm travelling at the moment, but as soon as I head back to Suzail, I think we will wed, and it will be official.
Oh, and you're travelling with your queen?
No, my queen is back at Suzail.
You're by yourself.
At the moment, yes, I have some friends that I'm travelling with, but
more Tritons?
No. No, it is a genasi and a human.
Oh, that's wow.
Who's human? Chess.
No.
Well, that's
I forgot.
that's just it's an incredible tale. Can I get you an ale or a wine or?
Can I put a rain check on this? Just because I've got to meet somebody.
I'm so sorry.
I'm already late, but I did not want to miss the opportunity. Can I will be around tomorrow. Because I need to speak to Drizzt again, so potentially tomorrow lunchtime if you're about.
Sure. Yeah, that sounds great.
I've just got some stuff to do tonight, but tomorrow lunchtime I will be. I'll try and make it back here for lunch about 12 or something like this.
Okay, yeah. I mean, maybe we should be up for some lunch or something.
Yeah,
share some tales of
Sounds perfect.
You could tell me about home. I guess. I don't really know much about it, to be fair. So it'd be great to hear some first-hand stories about what it's like. So yeah, lunchtime tomorrow here.
Perfect.
Oh, that's great. I look forward to it. It's going to be great. You just don't get the same kind of connection with.
No,
do you know what I mean?
I know exactly what you mean. Yes.
Yeah, that's
Wow. Pleasure meeting you. I'm sorry.
That's fine. I also need to get going and got some things to do. But yes, it's been great meeting you, and I'll see you tomorrow for lunch.
Perfect. Yes, see you tomorrow.
And yeah, he sort of
I
leaves off. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So Quinnis and Feora.
Yep.
So after you finished your bathing, meeting, all that kind of stuff, your plans?
I don't think I was quite expecting to get out present at the same time then, so what exactly have you been doing? How long has it been for you?
Since Stardeep,
Yes.
it's been 3 days.
3 days.
It's been 3 days.
Which would certainly explain why Conspiro avoided all eye contact earlier then.
He's not best pleased with you. He feels that
No shit.
you have been incredibly brash in what you've done. Gone against quite a few moral codes he may believe in, and have essentially done the same as Raven.
That's not his call to make, unfortunately. So. What are you needing assistance with at the moment? It seems I have a lot to make up for, at least. Starting with you receiving me from the prison cell.
There were no fees or anything incurred from the prison, so you're fine by that. Your people do need help, as well as mine, and also Callisto is looking into Covid's death. And if you'd not been around, we had found that we're in the secluded bathroom, right?
Yeah.
We'd found that the ambassador of Cormier had paid the assassins to kill Govid, but we don't know why.
Well, it certainly sounds like we would start to make that investigation happen.
Mm.
I need to busy myself with something. I don't have anywhere to go anymore. So.
But I'm not sure whether Callisto will accept your help, is the only thing.
Then I will endeavour to not help Callisto. And you Govid as well. The man was not his property.
I hope this too. Okay, well, what time is it?
It's still quite early in the day, probably 10 o'clock.
One thing I would like to do is go check back on my people, because this town is run by money, and money seems to be something we're always short of.
I will assist you if you need me to. Again, I have literally nothing better to do.
Do you have a way of making money?
Making money?
Yes.
Money wasn't exactly all that important apart from when we were on scouting missions back when. I would say while looking at my sparrows.
Yeah, you would have probably just had a stipend or something for,
Yeah, just
for that sort of stuff. So
nothing. Ironically, I'm not proficient in performance, and yet it's actually one of my better things.
probably because of your like charisma or something.
Yeah, I've got max out charisma. I will think of a skill and get back to you next week. But no, she's not had to make money.
I see. Well, I've booked in for a performance in 10 days, so hopefully that will earn me a little money and a little trust.
Back
Favour.
when I was getting favours of the people when out doing my, I can't even think of a word now, my brain's shutting down for the
Scout
moment.
missions?
Scouting. I just keep calling it the same word and it just sounds stupid to keep repeating.
Expeditions.
Scouting missions.
Expeditions?
Expeditions, meeting, missions, whatever. It was not uncommon for us to take up jobs as bailiffs, tax collectors,
Bounty hunters.
not bounty hunters, no, goodness no, there's far too much faff, too much stress, too long, simple jobs, little bits of money here or there that would get us from start point to end point. Bailiffs knock on a door, they rough a few people up. Bounty hunters may have to track people across continents. Simply don't have time.
Okay. Well, at the very least, we need to come up with 700 gold a day.
A day?
Yes.
Under whose authority?
Some shithead dock master.
So he's the master of the dock.
Mm-hmm.
And who does he answer to?
The city. And the Lords of Waterdeep.
That's more specific. The Lords of Waterdeep. He doesn't respond to an entire nation of people. You'll forgive me if the last 3 decades have made me a little bit of a skeptic.
I'm
Where
just
are
glad
these?
you've made it out on the other side.
Where are these Lords of Waterdeep?
Time only knows.
So he's effectively answering to his own rules then. No one's actually setting him legislations.
Sounds it.
Perhaps he could be swayed. It sounds like he's making life extremely difficult for a lot of people.
Indeed he is.
And before anyone starts thinking anything, I'm not thinking anything nefarious. It still might do well to rehabilitate the man into a kinder society.
Oh, we can certainly try.
I'd very much like to speak to the stockmaster.
The door opens.
Oh, fuck. And
Yeah.
he walks in.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realise this this room was occupied. Sorry.
Get out!
Who is this?
It is a male Triton.
Get out!
Callisto, you've changed quite frightfully.
Oh, yes, just a little bit. It's good to see you, though.
I thought you said he was frightfully annoying.
This isn't Callisto. Who are you?
Of course, I'm Callisto.
Thanks for all this.
Does he look like Callisto?
No.
I would like your roll.
I saw Callisto but 2 hours ago. Who are you? He was talking about his friend.
Goodbye, Apple Pencil.
The dog's like.
Goodbye, your friend.
I rolled quite high now. Yes, now that you mention it, he does actually vaguely resemble someone not quite Callisto-y.
Where's your accent? Hmm?
Why are you pretending
No.
to be someone you're not?
Cat got your tongue? Catfish got your tongue? You're water people, aren't you? What are you doing in here?
I was, yeah, bye. And he
No,
just,
no. I cast Eldritch Blast on the door and slam it shut.
You Eldritch blast the door, and like a huge scorch mark appears on there where you've charred part of the door.
And I just shout, I'll pay for that!
And yeah, you just hear the hastened footsteps of somebody running away.
Oh, because he's already out there.
Yeah.
I am very concerned.
Do you wish to pursue?
I look at Feora and I'm like,
I mean, if he's here, at least we can put Callisto in touch with him.
in touch with who? We didn't even get a name other than Callisto. I take off after him.
Okay.
Not at full speed, I just march out.
Yeah, so he's heading down the stairs as you sort of open up, and he's sort of like, ooh, and he notices you and hastens somewhat.
So he's running down the stairs in the yawning portal.
Yeah, so he's come out of yours, so headed out over to the stairs, down, and he's heading down the first set of stairs down to the second level.
Again, question.
Yep.
Does this place have the same rules as the one you made us?
Such as?
We can't harm anybody. Everyone.
No, that doesn't exist.
Okay.
Have I got line of sight on him?
Not now, no. You'd have to.
Can I run to get line of sight on him, please?
Sure.
Run down.
Yeah, so you run over to the stairs, and he's sort of heading across sort of by the gaming tables at this point, and he's sort of hastened into a bit of a jog.
Okay. I cast Hex on him.
Okay.
and I want to give him disadvantage on all charisma checks.
Interesting. Okay.
And then I don't want to do anything quite bad.
Fireball.
Centered around where he is, I cast darkness because 15-foot sphere.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Can't do both.
I can because hex is a bonus action, so fuck off.
But hex is also concentration.
Are they both concentrate? They are. The darknesses. Yeah. Mattered.
Fine.
This 30 years really addled your brain.
I'm tired. Right?
I know. Is the... I've seen a picture. Is the centre just that big chain leading down to the saucer at the bottom?
There's no chain there, but...
Oh, okay. So it's literally just empty space and then down.
Yeah.
Can I see him going for the door?
Well, he's heading...
Is he trying to leave somewhere?
It looks like he's heading across to the other set of stairs that leads down to the ground floor.
Is there anything on the floor?
Not really, no.
No. Is there anything? No. Brooms, mops, buckets.
Well, there's like stools and chairs and...
I cast Mage Hand, which isn't concentration. And I get my Mage Hand to, like, just throw something in this way. It's not concentration, no,
Oh,
it's not. And I get my Mage Hand to just, like, throw something.
just
like, in his way.
like just...
I just want to trip him up. I don't want to hurt him, I just want to trip him up. And give me enough time to chase after him.
Okay. Your mage hand kind of flicks some chairs in its way. And he kind of stumbles sort of past them. He's sort of slowed down.
Yeah.
Quite considerably as he's trying to sort of get all these chairs and stuff out of the way. You chase after him. You're probably now about 20 feet away.
It's
like I was just joking. It was just a joke. Don't
I'm
worry.
not chasing. I'm still on the balcony.
Yeah.
But I'm just asking, buddy! He was peeping at us!
Ooh. Okay.
Question. Does restraining count as attacking? Because I'm assuming grappling would, but restraining's different, isn't it? Would a restrain count as an attack in general?
A grapple counts as an attack, and to grapple you have to...
To restrain, you have to be successfully grappling someone.
Are you thinking of using your mage hand to...
I was thinking of using Unseen Servant.
You can just block him.
Yeah, I tried doing that.
Yeah, because you can't pass through an unseen servant. They're still there, you just can't see them. So you just be like...
It'd be like running into somebody and you both clatter into the ground.
I summon my Unseen Servant, which also isn't concentration.
That's the lesson for today, then, is concentration, is it?
That's it, yeah.
And just give it the command that I don't want him to leave the building until I dismiss it.
Okay.
Whether that's just like shoving like stools in his way again or like moving physically in his way. I don't particularly care. Yeah. It's the magic word.
Okay.
And then...
Okay. So he reaches the next set of stairs, and it looks like he just kind of looks like someone's rugby tackled him from the side. You can't really see anything. It's literally his body just gone and literally just flown off to the side of the stairs and just collapsed in a heap in amongst some chairs and stools. You don't.
He's still on our level.
He's the level below. but he's on the same level as you, and you can easily reach him with this.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
If he's fallen over, I just try and restrain him as best I can. I appreciate it.
I'll try and catch up to Quintus.
Okay.
Where are you in all this?
I've left.
He's left. Okay, so yeah, you've caught this guy. He's like, it's just a misunderstanding.
I don't think agreeing that you go by someone else's name is a misunderstanding.
Well, you said I was there, but I just went along with it. I don't even know why I did it. To be fair, I just thought it would be fun.
Rolling insight.
You shall not catch up.
It's not one, so no.
Seems legit.
This is legit.
Your insight's a bit ropey after all this time.
Yeah, well, I've got no reason not to believe you. But that seems like a frightfully silly thing to do. Why on earth would... What's the point? Are the bathrooms gendered?
No.
They're not. It's just a bathroom. Okay,
It's like I just got all flustered when I walked in and you ladies were. I didn't mean to do that, by the way. I was just.
Well, what is your name?
My name is Carsten. At this point, you arrive.
Do I remember anything about Carsten? Callisto saying about Carsten?
Trying to remember if you would have heard his name at any point.
I didn't tell you, but I can't remember if you were there when I was told about it.
Yeah, I pretty much think that it was said, but we weren't there for it. Right, well,
Yeah.
how do you know Callisto?
Well, he's a Triton. I'm a Triton. It's not exactly rocket science now, is it?
Maybe.
Yeah, I've got you all know each other.
What? So, how many Tritons have you seen around here?
You're saying all Tritons know each other?
Well, there's not many of us around, so yeah, especially when one of them's rumoured that, he's going to be a king. Kind of,
Where did you
a bit unforgettable, you know what I'm saying?
Where did you hear that from?
Well, it's the talk of the town, isn't it?
Do you know where Callisto is?
He was here earlier. I'm meeting him for lunch tomorrow. I know he'll be back then. But I think he left. He said he had something to do or something.
Okay. When you see Callisto tomorrow,
Yeah.
you tell him that we need to get on with things. We need to stop being petty.
I thought you knew him. Why don't you just tell him yourself?
There's a valid reason.
No, I've got a reason for this. You tell him we need to start working together.
Well, is this like a mission, an adventure? I'm good with things. I can help.
No. You're
Well,
peeping
that was
Tom.
rude.
You're peeping Tom.
It was an accident. I did not mean to just.
And you lingered.
Well,
And you pretended to be somebody that you clearly are not.
I just got a bit flustered. I just walked in on some ladies. I wasn't expecting it, and just kind of threw me off a bit. Well, it's not every day you walk in a pair of nice ladies.
I mean, I look malnourished as fuck, so.
I'm fully clothed.
And he's still erect.
No, he's just
I believe everything
He's
the
just-
man
he's just-
says.
he's just
My
trying
inside
to,
roll was
you know.
poor.
trying to pay you a compliment. Maybe soften the blow a bit.
He may have genuinely made a mistake by coming into the bathroom thing.
I mean, I was told bathroom 3, and I must have just come into yours all by mistake. I apologise. I don't normally do that kind of thing, because I'd be in jail, obviously.
We
Yes.
should probably
We've
let
met
you
people
know.
who go to jail for those things. His name is Dave. He was from Daggerfoot.
Well,
Dave.
It was.
No,
Wasn't it? I thought it was something like Dave.
nope, I don't know because he's my alter ego.
It's your alter
He's
ego.
your pervy alter ego.
Oh,
isn't
it's that guy.
He's my go-to.
Or was it Ben?
I think it was Colin.
Colin. Yes, it was Colin. No. Yes, it was Colin. Yeah.
I put it in my notes.
So I hear somewhere.
description.
Yeah, it was
Oh no,
definitely
Greg.
Greg. That
Greg.
was it.
Colin was the other guy.
Main disguise is a homeless man called Greg. Bit of a
Yes.
geezer.
Greg.
The gazer.
Greg.
Yeah.
And that is my notes.
Anyway, I accept your apology. But you watch yourself.
Look, if I'm happy to deliver your message. I mean, if you like, I can deliver the message for you now. Would that be easier, or do you want me to specifically wait till tomorrow?
Wait until tomorrow. He needs some time and space.
I mean, he seemed all right when I spoke to him earlier. I mean,
He needs time.
well, perhaps a talk with a fellow Triton might help him. I mean, if you let me know where he's staying, and I can go and cheer him up a bit for you.
If I remember Callisto correctly, he probably wouldn't want you to be where he's staying. He probably has other company of the more breast-heavy varieties than yourself.
It's true. She speaks truth.
Okay, well, I didn't mean like that, but sometimes
More breast heavy.
I feel you're getting a little bit pushy on this.
You've just tasked me with delivering a message, and I'm trying to be helpful.
Yes,
We're
the
asking
message.
nicely to deliver a message. You're now starting to get a little bit invasive.
Message to be delivered at a predetermined point.
No problem. I will tell him tomorrow at lunch, because I'm meeting him tomorrow for lunch here.
I will push
I
past
think
him.
I'm probably going to have.
I'll push past him.
Well, it was nice meeting you, whatever your name was.
And I'll be looking for Bonnie.
Her name is Callisto. I'm also Callisto.
I am Callisto.
No, I'm Callisto! When you get seeming. It's gonna be a ruckus.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No, I am Callisto.
Bonnie's kind of stood sort of halfway up the next set of stairs. She's just kind of watching from afar what's going on, and she sees you sort of coming over. She's like, "You all right?"
Some
Strange
man trying to blag his way out of being a peeping Tom.
Oh, ooh. He's usually quite a well-mannered chap.
He pretended to be Callisto.
Callisto. I've had that name. Callisto. Oh, he was the performer.
Everyone forgets.
Sorry, what?
You're so
I'm not.
forgettable.
Oh, never mind.
No, keep going. What was it? You must tell me later.
I really shouldn't. It's client privilege and all that, but yeah, Callisto. He's an interesting man. But why is he pretending to be Callisto?
Exactly.
I mean, he's much more handsome than Callisto, don't you think?
I don't know. Callisto's like an annoying little shit brother to me.
But his performance is terrible.
Is it what? What did he do?
Well,
Was this the performance that Drizzt was talking about?
I don't know, but
He was pour gunpowder in his ear and set it alight.
he said that?
Yes. We're intentionally milling.
I mean, it sounds like that's. I mean, that's how I would have described it. To be fair. I mean, there was all like this smoke everywhere, and
Oh, he does that sometimes.
and like
I've never done that.
He did.
he tried to do like these footstep sounds, but it sounded like I don't know. It sounded like someone walking through a bog.
Did it smell as well? Sometimes it smells.
Well, I wasn't going to say anything, but it did sound like somebody had like passed wind or something.
No, that was the fog. That's what he can do. And
it did like all these like sparkly effects, and it was pretty terrible, to be fair. One of the worst things I've ever seen, but I'm sure with a bit of practice he could probably do like a school play or something.
Or a corner show where you stand on a soapbox and entertain the crowds.
The issue with that would probably be that people would throw tomatoes at him.
Yes, but sometimes that's half the fun.
Sometimes. Well, look, don't tell him I said anything.
No.
I'll get in trouble.
Just between us.
But
do something and then they make you roll a check.
That's always when you're nat ones.
Yeah,
it's always when that one's coming.
I do the most amazing thing. That one. Alright.
Everyone else is like, roll the check, and then it's like, oh,
And then
now
when
what
you
happens?
nat one, suddenly it's all like, oh yeah, he's always been shit.
Yeah.
He's always been shit.
Just for experience, you can spell it.
Yeah,
I'll ask Polly for a room.
Okay, so would you like a
Twin. Sorry.
Triple.
yeah, no
Whatever's
problem.
cheaper.
Uh,
Like the dead.
they have one twin room remaining, all the rest are doubles.
Okay.
Taken.
Okay.
And it is 2 gold for the night.
Cool.
Paid.
It does not include breakfast.
It's fine.
I will pay for it in the morning.
Good, because I'm down to a gold or a 3 copper.
Well, let me pay for shit then. I'm
And just to wrap things up right at the end here, so Callisto,
Hello.
so you are leaving and going to Chase's?
Chase, yeah.
Okay.
And I'm going to sleep.
Fair. Chase is not there when you
I'll go
arrive.
upstairs and I'll go to bed.
Fair. Which leaves it reasonably convenient to stop, I suppose. Just in case I forget at the beginning of next session, everybody can take a long rest
Hoppa.
and just work out some XPs. So we can have one of those,
Don't know where.
and
As you before.
4, 5, okay.
Bloody banshee.
Yeah.
15, okay. So, vote for MVP. Sandra?
Bonnie.
Ronnie is not a player character and does not receive XP.
Callisto.
Yeah, let's do it this time.
Oh, Callisto, you'll get the extra 10%. Although, what would be your vote?
I would vote favour, actually.
Oh.
Because she actually passed her performance fudge. Bullshit.
Okay, so it'll be 1,500 XPs. We work that out. Yeah. Then you'll get an extra 50, an extra 150.
An extra 1,500, you heard it.
I haven't been in a single combat environment. I've been in this campaign
No,
for
yeah.
4 months now. 5 months.
You've not had any combat. You must know. You've really
She
got
fought
some
a bear.
Yeah, no, I killed a bear.
There you go. You killed a bear.
When were you in the City of Undead? You've been in the City of Undead?
I didn't get the hidden thing. That was the weirdest thing. Does it work all my spells?
Wasn't in there.
No, it was
Wasn't that the fight where you like missed every roll?
Yeah, I like missed everything.
Oh no, yeah, because you tried to shoot the swamp donkey from up high. Yeah.
Oh,
It's just like-
fights them.
It's just like
Yeah.
missed.
Missed.
I remember that day because you were like,
I've got arms of Hadar like staring at me. I'm like, oh no, but no, one day soon.
one day soon.
I'm gonna cast you and you're gonna pummel my shit.
Okay, so that will conclude our session for today.
Nice.
Thank you everybody for joining, and catch up with us on YouTube and check us out on Facebook. And we'll see you next Monday, 8 p.m. GMT on Twitch. Live long and prosper.
Bye.
Boom.